Hello? Okay, seems like everything is working. I will be there in a moment, chat. Okay, putting the tracking thing in. Okay, it's working? Cool. By the way, chat, I'm just gonna mention, I haven't actually listened to this specific song from the Odyssey OST before. It's really good. It seems to be really good. I'm not surprised, because all the music from RimWorld is either alright and then ranging all the way to great. So, you know. Especially love the one that's called Alignment, where it's like, yeah, yo. I mean, not just because they say yayo, but also because of that. Okay, give me a second. I'm tweaking the volumes right now because I had them pretty low. Because I was doing solo. Give me a second. Okay, maybe somewhere about there, and then I can just adjust it with the Windows volume slider. There we go, cool. Now let's put this on the screen. Hi there. Is very good vibes for this kind of game overall. Absolutely, absolutely. Because I noticed I had like a lot of techno stuff in it, and immediately I was like, okay, it's a little bit of like a different vibe. But then again, a lot of the music from our Risk of Rain 2 with the Void not Void update, but with the Void DLC, it had like a different vibe as well, and that ended up being totally good. So, by the way, chat, I did I've been doing a little bit of off-stream gaming. I've done the Grey Pond Bandits permadeath run. This is not a spaceship run. I just wanted to do like a normal run. So I've not managed to learn anything else about the spaceships while I was doing that. Right, let's continue. Also, chat, I've added the mod Neat Storage. The reason why I've done this is because I think I had like one other storage mod that added like storage tents and stuff. The only problem is that all the storage that is added by that mod is like really specific, and it doesn't work for a lot of like apparel and stuff. So in the single player run, I was noticing that like I had no space for clothes, so this adds things for clothes, so that's really good. Only one that could be better IMO is the Combat OST. I don't remember that one specifically, but I trust your opinion on it, so. Yeah. So chat, I've had a mildly interesting day. I woke up at like, I want to say like 3 p.m. or something, and so this was after being on like VR chat at like 6 a.m. with my new friend Kyun. Kyun is very cool. It's a person from the VV Discord, Doc VV Leander Discord. He's really cool. Right, so, last time we were here, we got some moles. First of all, one of them was called Chloe, and one of them is just called Ground Runner 1 because that's the name of the moles. They are mining some steel for us right now. They are not as good at mining as the colonist, but like having two of them mining at the same time, it does give us like a lot more mining speed. So I feel like that's kind of like that's something I can compromise on. And oh yeah, we have a prisoner. We also have a prisoner. We haven't managed to recruit them yet because all of our colonist social skills are really bad. So there's that. We've saved this person. Right, let's get it going. But yeah, chat. So storage. So now we have stuff like display shelves and stuff. I think for the spaceship run, it's kind of redundant because I like using the spaceship grab ship crates and stuff. And those kind of fulfill the thing that like the niche I was trying to fill. But in the non-spaceship runs, the storage is really good. So clean that room. Probably mildly repetitive. Ah, I see. I can kind of see how that could happen. I'll have to hear it at some point to see. How goes our plank clicking again? Not terrible. Okay, so we'll turn that on, start getting wood, and then make sure we're fueling the wood fire generator. Oh, never mind. Okay, we have so much wood. Okay. So, chat, I'm getting mixed up. I'm getting mixed up between my previous runs and this run now, but we'll get back into it. Also, here's my guy. He's very good at mining. He has 15, and we give him prospecting, because prospecting is the one that increases the actual like mining yield. And I'm very OCD about it. I like having the maximum amount of steel. See, for example, he gets 49, they get 40, which is a fair bit less. That does pile. See, he's got 50 this time. But only having like one guy mining is fairly slow. Having like moles that just kind of like mine whenever is amazing. Although they are losing training, we do need to get the training guy back on that. Who is the training guy again? Johnny. Okay, what's Johnny doing? Oh yeah, we were taming these. Okay, so chat, over here there's some animals that wandered in and they have like a bunch of like valuable stuff on them. We could just kill them, but like having some herd animals is probably a good idea. So I'm just gonna like try and tame them instead. And also it's not one of those animals that can attack you when you fail to tame them, so there's really nothing to lose. It worked! Woo! Okay, so now we can take all the shit off you. Aperitif. I don't know how to pronounce this. Xingtao. Canned beer. Okay, you can't do hauling. Shorty, could you haul? You can haul. Although, oh right, chat, I forgot, we need to set up a pen. We need to set up a pen for the animals. Structure. Bench. Let's make it like a fairly big one, because I think they need to eat a lot. Struggle to tame them in time though. I never have high animals. Yeah, so, Ace, it's actually an insane coincidence you say that, because this current run, I was thinking to myself, I was saying on stream that I never have colonists with high animal skill. I just kind of undervalue animals because I don't like micromanaging them. However, once you actually get animal stuff going, especially in mod packs, it can be really worth it. Because as you can tell right now, we have the fucking drill moles, and they do hauling, and they do mining, and that's insane. And then there's like a bunch of other like really powerful or like really useful animals in mod packs. So I'm trying to consciously get more colonists with the animal skill. Because like previously I just kind of like undervalued it, and it's kind of bitten me in the ass. Especially since like you never want to lose colonists, but like if you lose a tamed animal, that's like nowhere near as bad. And like I can't believe I never thought about that, because I hate losing colonists, but I don't really care as much if I lose an animal. And now I'm just kind of going to like the logical conclusion of that now. A pen here. I never trained for it because it's not the easiest. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. My guy started with who's our taming guys? You. So our guy started with 20 animal skill, but like because we couldn't find any animals that seemed like particularly worth it, he went all the way down to 12, and now he's just kind of working back up again, which is annoying, but you know, it happens. Ah, failed. Okay. Yeah, you get that one. He's showing it the sweet roll, chat. He's trying to tempt the animal with the sweet roll. No, it failed. Damn. The animal has a very strong will. He cannot be tamed with the sweet roll. Right, Barton, get to work on the enclosure. Fence, whatever you call it. Ah, Aurora self, last one, it's had Auroras close to every night. That's pretty cool. Aurora is pretty useful. Big mood buff. Oh my god, the mole is delivering to the nutrient paste dispenser. That's great. Oh, also chat. For anybody who didn't say it last time, our current ideology is a shipborne corporation. And what this means is that these guys do not mine nutrient paste, which is really good. Like we can make them eat nutrient paste and they literally don't care, which is great. And like we're moving around in a spaceship anyway, so like I think that fulfills their requirements. Although they would prefer to live in space. All we gotta do is we gotta make sure that we don't keep them underground, because they hate being underground. Consume the goop. They are willing goop consumers. Okay, chat, I've got an idea. I'm going to change some areas. Okay, so first, select the entire map. And then... it's behind the phone. I can't see. Okay, I see now. Okay, so, and then we exclude the buildings. Because we don't want the moles to be pooping. We don't want them to be pooping in the buildings. Because that's bad. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit because it is quite loud for me, and I can't really hear myself think right now. There we go, cool. So chat, as I was saying, I took the ADHD medication like 3 p.m. today. Not really recommended because I was supposed to be taking it like early in the morning so we could see whether it like lasts until like the end of the day. However, I'm fairly certain by now that like if I take it like actually in the morning, it kind of wears off before I get to stream time, which is terrible because being like low energy for stream, especially after, because basically if you have like ADHD meds and if you crash off of them, the idea is that you're supposed to go to sleep. If you're, instead of going to sleep, if you're streaming, you're just like, it's a mega low energy stream, which is really not good. So, I think once I try the 50 milligram ones, I'm specifically going to be trying to see if I take it in the morning, whether it lasts until like stream time, because that's kind of the goal for me. Okay, it's almost building. Come on. We don't want the animals to wander away. Oh, also chat. Tomorrow, Vivi stream. We're streaming with Vivi. With Vivi and the gang. Gonna be playing golf with friends. So that's like oh shit. No, the flesh beast is hunting my animal. Okay, you're... Oh wait, what's the genders? Okay, we can kind of let this one die. Like, I'm not in like a hurry to get into a fight with the flesh beast. We only have like 3 people. And also, we already took the stuff from this thing, so... We just want to avoid confrontation with the flesh beast. Is all I'm saying. That guy swallows motherfuckers whole. But anyway, so true. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be playing golf with friends. I don't know how many people like know about that game or have like seen that game. But basically, it's literally what it is. You just play like the silly little like putt golf with people. That's the one that like I'm not quite as excited for that one, but maybe it'll turn out to be really cool. We will be playing Tabletop Simulator after that. So first we'll be doing Red Dragon Inn, which apparently is like a really good tabletop game, Vivi says, so I haven't tried it myself, but we'll find out. And then the next day after that, that's when we do Halo. That's the one I'm actually excited for. And there's also a couple other things, like Repo. Friendships being broken depending on settings. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna be on my best behavior. I've got my ADHD medication, so I can stop myself from getting like really frustrated or whatever. I'm just gonna be vibing. Everyone's gonna be getting really angry. I'm just gonna be vibing. Grey tail. Hold on. There we go. Chat. We've read in the tail. We've applied the tail dye for today. Wait a second. Wait. Has that eaten... Hold on, did that eat all of... Wait, hold on, what was the name of the animal again? Spined Gao. Okay, we search for Gao. Oh, they must have just left. Ah, shit, okay. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, maybe I should have killed them. Damn, okay, so we got literally no animals because the flesh beast ate one of them and the other 2 just left. God damn it. Whatever. You just have to deal with it. What are you mad about? You're tired, recreation deprived. Okay. I think we had recreation things here. Yeah, we have a billiards table. Okay, so we gotta get started on like on a recreation room. Ah, we still gotta destroy all this stuff too. Melee guy, you get on that. Murder is always the way. Yeah, I guess so. Cause I thought it was unlikely that they would like just wander at the area, but I guess it can happen really easily. That's annoying. There we go. Almost done. Okay, that should be big enough, right? We'll undraft you. Last way too short every time unless magic taming BS. True. Right, so I think I'll get like a regular wall going because like the quality of the rec room makes them happier. I think, if I remember correctly. How are you doing? Okay, still recreation deprived. Okay, I'm just gonna. A slight risk of mental break, but I'm just gonna try and get him to like finish this like as quickly as possible. But just give it like a door and like walls, and don't even bother with the carpet yet. Just or like the floor. Just build the room and then place the billiards in there, and then we should be good. And also we gotta tell the moles not to poop in here. No pooping. Are the moles hungry? I need to check if they're hungry. Oh my god, chat, the other one has a name now. Okay, so their names are Vichy and Chloe. Amazing. I really hope something kills the flesh beast, but it's very unlikely because if a wild animal tries to do it, it'll just like swallow them. Like maybe if someone tries to like raid and then like it attacks them, but that's also unlikely. I just hate the flesh beast. It has so much health and then it just like swallows someone and then they can't fight, which is annoying. I might just need to like build a wall or something. Billiards. I don't even know if we have a place to put the... Yeah, we don't have a dumping zone for the slag yet. Right, we'll get someone else to put this here, because like anybody can do that. You don't need building skill. Cool. Chat, we have the universe's worst recreation room. It's just soil everywhere. Is there any poop? There is animal poop. There's animal poop, steel slag, random stack of wood, a tree. 2 trees actually. There's a tiny tree here. It's growing. We're adding a second tree to the rec room. The staff are saying that they love the greenery, so we're adding more greenery. I can, by the way, chat, I have the mod on where I can like order them to do recreation, so I'm gonna order this guy to do a little bit of billiards, and then we'll get him to finish the rec room. You, wake up, play some billiards. Or order from my command, play the billiards game. Yeah, I mean the run's going pretty good so far. We have absolutely no way to research anything, and we are stuck with the prisoner that nobody can actually effectively negotiate with. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Oh right, Barton's the warden. Ah, okay. Can you feed them? He is the builder and the warden. Also, chat. How do I word this? Because I'm currently feeling like I might kind of switch around some of the games that I'm playing because I've been playing a lot of the Minecraft mod pack. I'm getting like a tiny little bit burned out on it, like not like completely burned out on it. Like I still find it like quite fun. Once I get the crate stuff going, it'll be really good. But right now I'm kind of leaning towards like maybe I should get back to do like action games and stuff because it's kind of like the seasonal mood. Like maybe I'll play like Deadlock again or something, and just try really hard to not get mad at Deadlock. It's kind of fun when it goes well, though. Like, if you play, like, a ganking character, you just kind of, like, gank everyone. And also, it's not League of Legends. And not being League of Legends is a big benefit, you know? me saying this while staring at my chat, which Lila is currently in. Right, mind these. MOBAs are infuriating in general. Yeah, kinda, yeah. I feel it's kind of complicated because I feel like it's not like, how do I word this? Like, they're not inherently infuriating, it's just that, like, you have a really good game idea, and then along the way, something happens that, like, makes it infuriating. So, for example, with League of Legends, the community is, like, notoriously bad. But, like, I've never heard anything, like, really bad about like the gameplay specifically. Like there's been like specific controversies where they're like, oh, they changed this, blah blah blah, and I have no idea what they're talking about, but you don't hear much of it, which kind of indicates to me that like the game is not really the problem, it's kind of like the community and like everything surrounding it. Because like it's kind of because the reason why I say that is because Deadlock being like a very new game doesn't actually have any sort of like MOBA stink, like the stink of the MOBA genre, where like there's some shit wrong with it and you're like, oh, I don't want to play that. I think like maybe once it's older there will be a lot of that, but like I haven't really experienced it. Polarizing game designs and makers of people are mad at champions. Yeah, but like the thing is that like, how do I word this? That's also kind of like a community thing, because I think that like most normal video game communities would be kind of like, okay, that was like a bad game design decision. Let's wait for like the devs to fix this or whatever. But like League players have got to be like really extra, so they're like, oh, we hate this champion. You're shit if you play this champion or something. Again, I haven't actually experienced this, but that is how it seems to me from the outside. Also, I just realized, I'm not sure this actually gives anything when you deconstruct the barrel. I might just have to, like, destroy them instead. Right, anyway, is there anything we're missing? Okay, so we're missing batteries. We need research. Yeah, it keeps telling me I need research benches. I know. Listen, we have no scientists. We're all stupid as shit. Our highest research is 3, and 2 people have it. Major break risk? You're telling me. Oh, but yeah, chat. So I was mentioning in the last RimWorld stream that like things are generally like getting better, and I'd say that it's still kind of continuing on that trajectory because like the back pain is like really going away, which I'm feeling great about. And honestly, I'm still not entirely sure, but I think it's to do with doing more VR stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that because I'm definitely planning to do a lot more of that because it's like really fun, especially with like specific people. Never meaningfully changed the thing X player base considered because why play likes them because of it. Yeah, because that's kind of, how do I word this? Like that's kind of the thing that happens with like some communities, yeah, where it's like, you have like entrenched groups in like one side or another, where it's like you can't change it either way without annoying someone, you know, that type of shit. I mean, I'm not saying it's unique to that game. I just think like it just kind of happens to like a lot of games and stuff. But it's like, it's just so interesting to me because Deadlock didn't really seem like quite as toxic. And I can't really pin down the reason, but I think it is like something to do with the age of the game. League players are very vocal about it? Yeah, League players are vocal in general, I've learned. Oh, this has all been mined. Okay, chat, we gotta give the moles another objective. Wasn't as accessible? Partially, yeah. But now that it's like, open and like now that like anybody can play it, it's I'm interested. I'm interested to see where it goes. Because maybe they could make like a non-stinky MOBA, but that would definitely be like a feat of game design if I've ever seen one. Okay, that's really far away, so I'm not sure about that one. Wasn't there diamonds here? Yeah, there's diamonds here. Okay, I think, thinking. With diamonds specifically, I think I don't want the moles to mine them because they do get less for it. And I know I mentioned like most of the time, 99% of the time, that's totally fine. But like if there's like something we don't have a lot of and having more of it is better for us, then I think we're just gonna like force the moles to not mine that. Could be that. Maybe. See, because the thing is that like when I say that, I like how do I word this? Like I don't expect them to do it because they've made some really good video games, like a couple of really good video games, but they've made no, actually I was gonna say just as many, but no, they've actually made like a lot of flops. So I don't know. We'll see. Anybody remember Artifact? They're attacking immediately. Oh shit. Oh my god, they got like 3 people? That's like more than we've had to deal with previously. How much cover is this? 10%, that's not very much. 30%. How much is a chunk? 50, okay, 50. 75. Okay, I think we'll just like take cover F shit. Yesn't. I think the funniest Twitter post I've ever seen was a guy who was talking about how he got a thing from Valve where it's like every game we release you'll get it free for the rest of your life, and then the only game they released was Artifact. Like damn, imagine you get like a thing from a company where it's like every game we make you'll get it free for life, and then the game they fucking release is Artifact. Okay, we're gonna need to... Right, follow while drafted. Okay, so chat, our plan right now is that we're not going to immediately send the moles in. We're not going to immediately send the moles in to melee combat them, but having them nearby in case things turn around will be useful. Okay, not quite a... Okay, I might need to go here. I do want to... Oh, hold on, from there. Okay, he's taking some damage. I think it's kind of early. I think it's kind of early. It's kind of early to send in the moles. I really don't want the moles to get hurt. But the guy is quite injured. Okay, we're hitting this one. Okay, he's taking some damage. Okay, moles, go, moles. Who was the master? Was it you? It was you, okay. Moles, attack. There we go, cool, okay. The moles have really good claws. They're really good at melee combat. Okay, cool, they're running. Ah, thank Christ. Okay, okay, just stop. I don't want friendly fire. That was stressful. That was really stressful. We're not even that deep into the playthrough yet. Okay, the moles are still going. Can we tell them to stop? Undraft. There we go. He's carrying the bricks. Sorry, she's carrying the brick. Doctor. Shorty, okay. You are terrible at medicine, but you're still the best we have. Okay, where's your bed? We'll temporarily put this into medical bed. How is the mole doing? Okay, you have a while. You have a while before you bleed. Okay, okay, I'm thinking. Okay, maybe you should, okay, hold on. Maybe you should just, like, tend yourself without medicine while they do their thing, because you might bleed out. Okay, cool. Right, now you immediately get over there. And you are not good at medicine, but you can try and tend this without medicine. Oh, he's not. Hold, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, chat, it was rough. It was rough, but we pulled through the raid. Okay, is there anybody in YouTube chat? No, okay, I just had to... Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta... Okay, there we go. Okay, now YouTube mobile viewers can see the stream. I keep forgetting to turn that on. They need to add, like, a toggle for that. Or maybe they already have, and I'm just very stupid. I haven't updated my Stream Elements or OBS in a while because any time I would remember to do that is right before I stream, and then if I update before I stream, that is a recipe for disaster. Okay, the mole will live. When Thorir watches the VOD, they'll be very happy to hear this, I think. Thorir, big fan of the mole. Oh, infection? Okay, that's in the person. Okay, that's not good. Oh, and him? Oh my god. Yeah, this is not good. How's the... Yeah, the mole will survive. You can just ignore the mole for now. Just tempting the Scuff Gods. Exactly. I listen, I already have enough Scuff as it is. Chat, I mentioned this. Okay, so I mentioned this in the VTuber Discord. I haven't mentioned it in the stream yet. But I literally pressed start stream on this one. And like it said it was streaming. I even had like the multi-stream thing up, so I wasn't accidentally only streaming to Twitch or whatever. It should have been going to YouTube and Twitch. And I looked at the Twitch page so I could grab the link, and the stream wasn't live. Stream Elements was literally lying to me. Like, that shit is crazy. Okay, we do have regular medicine, so hopefully we'll be fine. At least the guy who doesn't have the infection is the one with like the highest medical skill. The downside is that medical skill is 2. Horrifying. Oh, and he's got bad hygiene. Ah, fuck. Okay. Right. Right. Once we patch up this one, we gotta get the guy to go and clean this guy, because if he has bad hygiene, then he's more likely to die of the infection. Okay, cool. Right, wash that guy. Wash that guy. Your goat is washed, and this is a good thing. Okay, cool. Chat, I think they'll live. Just by, like, my gut feeling from the numbers going up, I think he's gonna live. And if not, then we can just sever the leg. Is there any quest we can do that might give us, like, an actual good doctor or something? We could get a Psylink, but that's not going to do anything. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll have to keep the rooms clean and keep them medicated. This is my least favorite part of RimWorld. Sometimes you just get like an infection and it's like, oh, I'm doing everything I can to treat the infection, and then they just die anyway. Because like, there's absolutely no way I could have researched medical beds or shit before this happened, like sterile materials and all that stuff. Okay, he's got another infection. How's your hygiene? Your hygiene's fine. Both the hygienes are fine. Okay, chat, we might need to do a bunch of ideology rituals so we can get like a priest and then make the doctor into a priest and then make the priest preach health. We need to start preaching, and this is how we will survive this problem. Shorty is the doctor, isn't it? Yeah, he's the doctor. Okay. Begin the ritual. Chat, we need to pray to the corporation. Pray the disease away. Successful rule change. Excellent. Right. This is terrifying. You guys just keep resting. Now you reach health. Okay, so which one was the guy with 2 infections? This guy. Okay. How are they going? Oh yeah, I forgot. If they get like a second infection, then like the progress from the other one like the immunity progress carries over from the other one. So that's not like too bad, honestly. How behind are you? This guy's closer to actually beating it, so I think reach health on this one. Clean the room. Is there anything else we can do? Okay, they're fine, they're fine. And now we put the moles back onto do not enter the room status, so they do not poop all over the hospital, or like the temporary hospital. Okay, I think I'm gonna tend him now so I can like get like a dice roll on like better than 37%. Hopefully not worse. No, I thought it said 38. It's 33%, okay. I was about to be like, oh, we're 1% better. So this guy's definitely gonna survive. The other one is just kind of in doubt. How is your medical skill doing? Are you gonna level up? He's gonna level up, chat. He leveled up, hell yeah. This is the best on-the-job training you can get. They should be. Listen, chat. All I'm saying is that they should be praising me for giving them such excellent on-the-job training. They're learning new skills to apply to their future careers. Oh my god, chat. Speaking of which, I applied to a job today, and I'm not going to tell you where the job is. I don't know if that's like going to dox me or whatever, so I'm just not going to say anything about it. But it's really similar to one of the other jobs I had that went like really, really well. So hopefully, either I get the job and it turns out to be good, or I don't get the job, but then the benefits people will get off my back, which would also be nice. Or at least get off my back for like 1 month, because I have a meeting with them later this month. Okay, I think the tend thing is catching up. I'm not sure though. I think we might have to amputate the leg, chat. Okay, this one's not treated, but it's not the important one anyway. God, it's so fucking close to working. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do, okay, chat, I'm gonna do one more tend, and then if it's not really high percentage, we're gonna take off his leg. We have to do it. Because if we don't, then we're gonna be like a little bit too late, and he will die of the infection before the leg is taken off. $63, that's really high. Hold on, wait, maybe he can come back. Oh my god, I got fucking food poisoning. I don't know if that affects. Does that affect the... Oh, it affects blood filtration. That's the thing that gives you immunity, I think. Oh, shit. Is it catching up, though? I think it's catching up, though. Wait, who died? Oh, the fucking prisoner. Ah. Oh. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Right, whatever. Chat. The prisoner, they were kind of a burden right now. Anyway, we are currently dying of disease. I think we can forget about the prisoner for now. We'll just build a grave. We'll give them a little grave. It's gonna be really close. See, chat. I'm gonna use a little bit of my RimWorld meta knowledge here, which is the fact that once you get to extreme on the infection, once it gets to 100%, it has to tick once more. But once the immunity gets to 100%, it just automatically wins. So technically the immunity is ahead by 1% on this. So I'm really confident. Because with the infection, it gets to 98, 99, 100, and then an extra number, and that's when they die. The immunity activates immediately once it gets to 100. There we go, we did it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was so stressful. The immunity race, exactly. I can't believe we got attacked by like 3 people, and we only have 3 people. The game really hates me right now. Absolute classic, yeah. Chat, all I'm saying is we should not have picked up those diamonds. The raiders saw that we had diamonds and they're like, kill that bitch. The cursed diamonds, some call them. Oh my god, there's another raid? What the fuck? Okay, it's only one guy. The diamonds will do it. How valuable are they anyway? I'm gonna check. Where did I put them? Diamond. Oh, they're in here. Of course they're in here. Market value. The market value is not even that high. What the fuck? It's only like 750 per diamond. Oh, okay, I guess that kind of multiplies. I guess if you have like over 100, that kind of becomes a lot. Right, where was the raider again? He's over there, okay. Okay, chat. On the bright side, Johnny is the guy that the moles follow. So we still have the moles. We have the moles for this fight. Yeah, it's not insignificant. Yeah, I'm realizing now. So, Shogun, I don't remember if you were here to see it in the last stream, but we have these animals called ground runners. And they're really good at mining, but also, naturally, having giant fucking claws for mining, they're also pretty good at melee combat, so I think we're gonna win this. This man is carrying a spear. Yeah, we got the mole. We got the mole murder, the molder. But yeah, there was a raid, like, right before this, that's why all the guys had the infections, and, I was like, oh shit, there's like 3 of them, and they have guns, and I'm like, okay, we just gotta send in the moles, and the moles did fucking work, bro, it's crazy. Okay, wait, where is he going? Bro is on some eldritch strategies, the likes of which I cannot comprehend. Animals attack. Excellent. See, we didn't even take any damage. Okay, maybe the animal took it. That's pretty bad. Okay, the animal took a bit of damage. Okay, shorty, 10-minute medicine. Although, we did get 145. We did get 145 silver for that. And a spear. Although the spear doesn't matter as much. Okay, you can't haul it. Whatever. You know what can haul? The moles. Undraft. There we go. Wait, what? Are you eating the corpse? No, he's just standing. I thought for a second I thought he was eating the corpse. I saw the blood coming out, and I'm like, bro is eating. Okay. Chat. Do we? Okay, hold on. Do we save this guy and try and go like really strong like mining build? Because we can have like the moles doing the mining, our guy with 15 skill doing the mining, and also this other new guy doing the mining. That would be kind of crazy. And his only bad trait is delicate. And he's really good at melee because he's like a Neanderthal. Okay, chat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enslave this guy because we don't have the social skills to recruit him. We're just gonna like enslave him, and then that'll be really good. I think. Okay, we need someone who's like kind of ass at construction to finish the grave. How long do you have to live? 3 hours. Okay. Any permanent injuries? Gunshot. Permanent gunshot injury in the brain. That's not great. Whatever, tandem. We can't get this guy to do construction, even though he's our good construction guy, because he's currently indisposed. Oh, he died! No! Chat, we lost our prospective miner. Whatever. The moles are better. We prefer the moles. Shorty, can you bury this person? Oh right, I forgot we haven't built this yet. Okay, build it now. This is unfortunately what happens, chat. They think they can raid our base and then they meet the moles. It's like it's like a game in like the Oddworld series. It's like, damn, this mission's gonna be easy as fuck, and then they pull out the fucking mole creature or like some other weird ass freak of nature, and it's like, oh shit, this is not easy. They come out with the fucking chat. Hold on, I need to show you this real quick. Because there's this fucking thing that I saw when I was tiny, and I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Speaking of random creatures in Oddworld. Okay, I'm googling. Okay, is there? Do they really not have like? Do they not at least have like a fandom Wikipedia that shows you all of the enemies or something? Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna Google Oddworld Stranger's Wrath guy with large nails. Damn, okay, I genuinely can't find it, that's insane. But basically, there's like a weird-ass creature where it has like a squid head, and then like it walks on like 3 giant manicured nails, like a fucking... I don't even know what, like, but it's like bipedal, it's not like tripedal, it's like walking... It's so fucking weird. It's like creepy as shit. Like, I remember seeing that when I was tiny, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Do you guys have any like video game animes that you are personally traumatized by? I'm kind of interested now because I know a couple of them. What was the? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. There was one that I remember. Okay, it's completely escaped me. Oh yeah, it's called like the Cliff Racer thing. Like one of the people in Vivi's Discord literally has it in their bio that like the Cliff Racer squawks still haunt them. Beatus and DMC remake. Okay, I gotta see this shit. I'm looking it up. Oh my god. That's fucked up. Okay, chat, I'm not going to show you this, chat, because I'm sure you can, if you really want to see it, you can Google it yourself. That's he has like a third eye, but it's like a fucked up third eye. Bro's achieved ascension in the wrong manner. He is being sent back to the Wheel of Samsara. Sorry, there's some stuff going on. I gotta check it real quick. Make sure nothing's going wrong. Someone posted a meme in the memes channel. Everything is going as planned. I think so. Actually, speaking of like fetuses, I think one thing that kind of stuck with me, although it wasn't like when I was like a small child. One that kind of haunts me is like the fairly okay. I think it was the most recent. Don't quote me on this. I think it was the most recent one. I think it's the most recent Resident Evil game. The fetus in that just fucking like crawls around like a slug and eats you. It's just it's horrible. Every single time I see like a clip of that, like oh my god, I just remember seeing like a YouTube video entirely unprompted, and I'm like, bro, get that shit off my screen. I did not ask to see that. Okay, we need to. Okay, I'm gonna change the stockpile zone to also include stone chunks because we got a bit of granite in the bathroom. Who's leaving granite in the bathroom? What the fuck is that, boss? Yeah. I haven't played that game and I haven't seen anyone play it. Like all I know about it is that like back when I was in high school it got released and I had one friend who was like really into Devil May Cry. And like his opinion on it was that like it's okay. It's kind of alright. Like it seems like the opinion on it is kind of divided between like, oh yeah, it was terrible. But then like everyone I've spoken to is like an actual like fan of DMC is like it's an alright game. I don't the character redesign is very stupid. I mean, it was alright though. Although, from what I've heard about the developers of the game, like those guys are partly like real weird fucking freaks, bro. Like they're fucking horrible. Not that it impacts my opinion on the game very much, but like the shit I heard is crazy. People are pissy because it was a restart that ends up not being canon. Yeah, and like personally, as someone who's never played Devil May Cry, I do think that like the original design Dante had was kind of better though, because like, and you just make it like a guy, then you kind of defeat the point. To be honest, like it's supposed to be really dumb and edgy. Cut everything. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, hi there, Thorier. Thorier. You'll be so glad to hear. There's a so now. I was gonna say chat. Now Thorier, the moles have names. So one is Vichy, one is Chloe. So Chloe got named in the last stream, and now this one's called Vichy. And also currently having a sleep because they got injured by a spear because they absolutely fucking handled the raid for me. Average dumbass in the remake, absolutely. But like the thing is that like I know that that's like completely unconnected from the actual like how good the game is. So like I'm not saying anything about that because from what I heard, it's passable. It's passable. Molesby Karian, exactly. Oh my god, Thorir. There was literally okay. So this person, Barton, the guy that does all the building, he was just like incapacitated here for like several days with like an infection that almost killed him because like none of our guys are good at medicine. So he almost fucking died. And then the prisoner did die because we were busy dealing with the infection and we couldn't feed them and they died of malnutrition because three guys appeared and like a couple of them had guns and I was like, holy shit, that's a really difficult raid for this stage in the game. But then thankfully we had the moles, so when people started getting injured, I'm like, go moles, and then the moles like prevented it from becoming like a situation where we lose like two-thirds of our team. Okay, you can stop cutting now. Deserter. No, we're not taking that. If every time the dessert request comes up, I don't take it because I really don't like the whole rebel thing. Like basically, but chat for those who don't know, that's part of like a mod where you kind of like rebel against the big like empire in the setting. You know, like the guys who give you the psychic powers for doing the quests. But like, if you accept the thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna take this deserter guy, then like you get attacked by guys who are like way above your tech level and like it's not very fun. It's way more fun to have the mod just so that like people will try and attack like your colonists that are like high ranking in the empire, like they'll try and assassinate them, which is pretty interesting, I feel. Vent, 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 vent. Sus. They're venting, chat. Sus. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off of medical. We could do a wall mounted here. Does that take the same amount of resources? Oh, it takes less resources. That's crazy. I should have been doing this earlier. Okay, that's connected to the grid there, so I'll put it there. And it's not great. Yeah, and the other thing as well is that like so previously I've tried like the start where you play as the rebels from the start, and like it's really confusing because they have like this whole like intel trade thing, and then like you gotta spend the intel to get like tools, and then like there's kind of a game loop that I don't really understand how to do. Like I feel like the moment you make a mod and it's kind of like a Minecraft mod where you need to get like you need to like view an online tutorial on how exactly to do the game loop, I think you've kind of failed at the point. Because like RimWorld mods typically are very self-explanatory. Okay, chat. We're gonna put them onto normal quality medicine or worse, because if we treat if this mole actually dies to the disease, then that's gonna be like an actual issue. Like they are now worth about as much, if not more, than the people. Although it might survive without it. Okay, well we'll tend it anyway. We'll tend it anyway. It's not giving me the option to do it with medication. I think we need to make an animal bed for that. Animal bed. Okay, it costs 40. How much cloth do we have again? Okay, so we can only make one chitin animal bed. I feel like an animal bed made of chitin is not going to be awfully comfortable, but it's the only option. I'll just put it like here, so it's like inside of the area that they're allowed to be in. Okay, let's just double check if I'm correct there. Yeah, okay. So also Thorir, we set the area so that the moles don't go indoors, because as animals that poop everywhere, it would be a problem for both recovering from diseases and also people don't like looking at poop. They're not a big fan of it. People are not fans of poop. Ignore the Empire and the deserters are a suicide mission. Yeah, literally, because like I'm not even joking. Like when you do the start run, they have like they start you off with some resources, but then it's like, oh, the Empire is gonna fire a bunch of fucking missiles at you, and you can't really do anything about it unless you're like beneath like a cave. So you specifically have to install the mod that lets you see where you're starting, or deliberately start in like the mountains or something, so that their missiles don't do anything, and then if you don't do that, then your guys can just die. It feels really stupid. Okay, let's get so it's Vichy we're putting here. Oh no, they're already assigned. Okay, medical. Okay, Vichy, can you go on the bed, please? There we go. Good girl, good girl. Now we treat Vichy with the medicines. Accepted poop equals the stern of a ship? True, that's the good poop. We love that poop. Go away. %0 quality. That's... I think it's still better than nothing. I'm not entirely sure though. He wants you to take care of 2 Merklings for 2 gun scopes, 412 silver. Recurved bow legendary, uranium. I mean a legendary recurve bow is not like terrible. It's got like really high accuracy. Although obviously the problem with the bow is that like it takes longer to shoot. Because the thing is that like the damage this does is like several pistol shots at once, and it also has really high accuracy. So I think I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Like scopes are good, but and uranium. Let's not forget the uranium. Yeah. By the way, chat, I did one of these quests before, and one of the animals I had to take care of was like a skeleton. Okay, this time it's an actual animal. What are you? They're called Max and Silhouette. Those are pretty cool names. Right, so what is your deal? What do you eat? You eat vegetables. Oh, they actually... Okay, I assumed they were going to eat meat because they're those edgy looking ones, but no, these actually just eat vegetables. That's pretty cool. Right, can you fit in like a small bed? Chat, where's the part that tells us which kind of bed they can sleep in? Help me, I'm stupid. Body size 0.35. Does that tell us? Animal sleeping box. What is the maximum size of animal? But smaller animals like chicken, cats, or small dogs. Okay, so I'm assuming these are like the size of like a large dog, probably. So I guess... okay, hold on. I'm gonna test a wood box first, though. I forgot. Do you have any diseases? You don't have any diseases. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. Builder, build. Bro's got food poisoning. He is so slow right now. Oh my god, chat, it works. They are the size of small dogs. Oh, we just place a sleeping spot? That's fair, that's fair. Right, we also gotta assign them outside. No pooping. No pooping in the buildings. Okay, so chat, we gotta keep them for 21 days, and then the shuttle will take them. Although, I'm not entirely sure what happens if the robots appear, and like we have to leave before the robots... Because I'm assuming the shuttle still comes for them, because it would be kind of insane if, like, taking them so that the robots don't fucking kill them, it would be insane if that counted as, like, stealing the animals. Because I know it is absolutely possible to, like, accidentally, like... Well, not accidentally, but you can, like, fail the quest if you, like, steal the animals, even if by accident. Okay, we need to, Okay, he's also building, but we need this finished because it's very cold and they're not happy about it. Okay, maybe I should take him construction. He is only like a 3 skill. He was only on it like temporarily for like another thing. Very cold and not happy mood. So true. Oh my god, chat, I don't know if I mentioned yet. No, I think I did mention kind of, like it was on Discord and in like a Blue Sky post. But I turned on my storage heaters again recently. Well, I say heaters, but it's only like one of them, storage heater. But is in the living room, which is where the computer is right now. It's where I am right now. Because it's getting a little bit colder because we're like getting closer to like winter or whatever. And I put it on to like level 2. There's like 5 levels. I put it on level 2 and I'm already like so warm and I need to turn the fan on for streaming. It's crazy. However, oh, Royal Tribute Collector. Cool. Anyway, yeah, because I was playing in VR chat, and it was on like sort of like it wasn't like quite like a beach, but it was basically like to have like the things you sit on. I forget what they're called. It's like one of those like sunbathing bed things, and it's made of like strips of like plastic or whatever, or wood. But anyway, point is that I was in VR chat, and I was just kind of like vibing there, and it was like really comfy because it was actually kind of immersive because like my apartment was like so warm, and then I was just like looking out at the sun. Hold on, I think I have a picture of it actually. Okay, not that one. Here we go. Here we go. Chat. Okay, here. And then here's a screenshot of it, and you can see like the sun over there. And then there's like a boat, and there's people on the boat, but you can't see the people because they're too far away. And I have my settings turned on, where like if an avatar is too far away, it doesn't render. But anyway, I was sitting there with my new friend. Well, not my new friend. Like I've known them for like a few months now, but I haven't really done anything with them. It's a friend called Kyun. It's one of the people in Vivi's Discord. Pretty, yeah. But he was showing me all of his avatars. Hold on, let me show you some of these. Because basically, chat, like back when I played VR chat, like for the first time, and like also maybe also the second time, it was really hard to do anything because like it wasn't like fully like optimized for like users who were not good at doing Unity or whatever. So like there's so many parts of the avatar where like you can like interact with them, and I'm like, holy shit, that's crazy. Because like back when I played like years and years ago, you could only do stuff with like your own avatar, and you couldn't like interact with other people. So here's like a photo I took of me grabbing the cat girl ear of Kyun's avatar, because I'm like, oh shit, I can like grab your ears now. Because that was like, there's so many parts that you can grab on the avatars. It's great. Oh, and there's also this one where like the tummy is a lava lamp. You can't obviously you can't see the lava bubbles moving, but it has like a lava lamp thing, and it was really cool. Lava lamp tummy. But yeah, it was very comfy. Yeah, they've gone really crazy. Yeah, and the other thing as well, chat, is that like a lot of it's like it's really simplified now. Because like if you look up this thing called you're grabbing loot. Oh my god. But if you look up this thing called a VR Chat Creator Companion, it's basically a program that you can download that just handles downloading all of the plugins and stuff that you need by itself. Like, because the way it worked before is that if you wanted to set up an avatar, you had to like pirate or buy the Dynamic Bone plugin for Unity, and now you just don't have to. Like it's a separate thing now. It's called like Physics Bones, which is like now like a VR Chat thing. And it just comes with the thing if you use the companion. Meanwhile, Meta Avatar is still legless, literally. Meta is VR chat but without a soul. The metaverse, Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Was there any? Is the Flesh Beast still there? The Flesh Beast is still there. Snacking on the guys. Oh my god, I just realized there's like a bunch of corpses here. I thought the corpses just get like dissolved or whatever. No, he's just got like a fucking collection here. That's crazy. Okay, maybe what we could do is we could start like mining into the rock, because there's going to be like veins of minerals like somewhere inside there. And we'll get the moles to have a look for us. Oh, wait a second. Wait, cancel this one. We do not want to mine into the ancient horror terror, whatever it's called. Although I think it has like regular brick walls, so I don't think you can mine into it, but just in case. I'm the phrase to do crazy shit, literally. Like I'm chat, like I'm not even joking. Like it's actually insane how much like furries and people who want to do like fucking ERP and VR chat have like driven the technology. It's insane. And I was literally learning like so much shit about this when I was playing with Kyun, because like literally one of the maps where it's like a bar, he was saying that like apparently like previously like part of the bar is like it was like a I don't know how to describe it, but basically it's like a Christmas thing, and they had like the Christmas stockings everywhere, and one of them was for him, and like that's like in the map, like that's built into the map, which is insane to me. Like he's friends with everyone. So like me who hasn't done VR chat in like several years is like just going around with this person who just like has all the friends. It's crazy. It's like a documentary, and I'm like the interviewer who knows nothing about this. Recreation. Oh, also chat. There's another photo as well. The chat, it's me relaxing on Kuhn's lap, because as I mentioned, he was telling me about all the VR chat lore and showing me his avatars and stuff, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, huh, okay. Like I'm just like the puppy. I'm just the lap puppy. Good. Ow. Buffalo self-tamed? Damn, that was easy. Didn't even need to tame him, he self-tamed. Stupid kid. Ow. Okay, we need our guy Johnny. Oh, he's already leading them there. Okay, good job, Johnny. Smart man. Right, how are the animals doing? Are they starving? Okay, you're chill. You're also chill. Okay, the animals are good. I'm assuming these ones, because they eat like plants, I'm assuming they just like eat the grass around here, because they're allowed to go basically anywhere except for indoors, so they should be fine. We just, like, the only thing that can go wrong is if there's a raid and they get killed in a raid, but like I'm gonna be like really careful that doesn't happen. Like I'll probably just like set like an area where it's like you can only go in here, or actually put them in the spaceship, be like you can only be in the spaceship. Mining level 15? Hell yeah. Oh, I think I had that before. He must have like lost it. Oh, they gifted us some uranium. Okay, that's cool. Hey, what's up? How are you? I'm pretty good. How are you? We're doing a bit of a REM world. Doing a spaceship run. Which I haven't completed this before. I've just kind of like all I've managed to do is like fly around a little bit, and I haven't upgraded the ship yet. But maybe this run we will. Plants designated for an early harvest due to tonight's forecasted weather. Wait, what's the forecasted weather? Wait, what's the forecasted weather? Chad, that's very ominous. Okay, Barton and Johnny. Harvest. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be like acidic smog. Maybe that's what it is. Are we? Hold on. Are we near any polluted tiles? Generating planet. There we go. Okay, no, we don't seem to be. Okay. Right, I don't know what that's about then. You're doing a great job? Thank you. Weather forecast says absolute shite the next 5 months. So true. We have designated these crops for harvest because the weather is, and it seems, a complete shite. Oh, right, chat. I just realized. Chat. We have to make a biofuel refinery, because we need that to make fuel for the spaceship. I completely forgot. We need to refill the fuel tanks. We can still fly. We can still fly really far away, but we got to keep that full because if we run out, then we can't run away from the robots. So we need to get on that as well. Fuel from wood. Do forever. Okay, hold on, wait. Maybe do forever is a bit much. Okay, hold on. Wait, how much is made when you craft? Okay, it doesn't really say. Okay, just do it like 10 times. Oh, chat, it's a GFX bot. Damn, I thought I was speaking to a real ass person. Damn, we're gonna ban this guy. That's unfortunate. Goodbye. Do not bother people again. I guess that's one that hasn't been caught by Seribot. Also, chat, I just realized the wall mounted here also makes a little bit of light, which is convenient. Okay, so chat, we gotta do more power generation. Okay, so obviously, first of all, cut the plants here, so we can get the most power we can out of the wind turbine, and I think we're just gonna need to make like another wood fire generator, to be honest. Yeah, put it like there. Because obviously it'd be really cool if we could do like a geothermal generator or whatever, but first of all, we don't have the research, and second of all, if we did that, we couldn't bring it on the ship with us, which is unfortunate. But damn, it is crazy. It is crazy how like the GFX bots or like people. See, I call them bots, but I'm assuming they're just kind of like people from like impoverished countries where they're like employed to try and like shill some like really bad like art shit so people can make a profit off of it. But like it's kind of crazy how they're slowly developing the strategies now, because sometimes they will like DM you in Discord, or like as you saw there in the chat, they'll try and pretend to be like friendly or whatever, but it's literally just a person trying to like shill terrible art to you. It's horrible. Because like it's genuinely so frustrating, because sometimes I see people who are like VTubers or like other kind of content people, and then I see that they got like commissioned art from those people, because you can see this really easily if because the thing is that like if they manage to actually hook someone in and get them to purchase the art, then having like that testimonial means it gets more legitimacy, so they can lure more people in. So sometimes if you look at their profiles when they DM you and you know exactly what they are, you'll see some people that are like, oh, thank you very much. And it's like, that is so fucking sad. And like all the, like obviously if they don't mind, if they don't mind the fact that it's like that, then like whatever, I don't like, if they don't care, then I don't. But it seems like they genuinely don't know. And it's really upsetting. But like I'd say like there's a lot of bad things I can say about Discord, but the one good thing is that they finally like I don't know when exactly they did it, but they finally added like a feature where if somebody starts DMing a bunch of people in the Discord, then it actually tells you and then you can just boot them. Because like previously you literally couldn't do that, like there was no way to tell. You just had to wait until someone messages you like, hey, there's someone in the Discord who's trying to shill art to me, and it's like, oh fucking hell. Okay, so the other really insidious art scam though that like I don't think quite as many people are aware of is the fact that like there's a lot of like artists who actually use AI and then they like draw over the AI. And like I feel like some people would probably be like, okay, I don't really see the problem with that, because I have one friend that is kind of like that. She got like that art and then she was like, oh, okay, well I'm kind of fine with that actually. I'm just like, oh, okay, well I mean it's kind of questionable, but I mean, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Um, because the thing is that if someone's already like really good at art, they're really good at disguising the fact that their art is like basically sketched over AI, which makes it a lot harder to tell. But it, because there's just this like vibe. There's this vibe that you get when you look at an image that's like made with an AI, as long as they haven't been like very like smart with like kind of mixing up their data sets. You just kind of see it and you're like, okay, that is very obviously AI, and then you just kind of like figure out from there. And I kind of got that vibe when I was looking at this one artist, and then I saw that one of my friends had gotten like a commission from them, and I was like, hey, this person, they use AI. This has been like actually like proven to be a thing. And then the person's like, oh, I'm kind of fine with that, and I'm like, oh, that's surprising, but okay. Also, chat, I would love to show you the art as an example, but it's like, it's really NSFW. Well, not exactly. It's kind of, it's suggestive. That's what I mean to say. It's kind of suggestive. Okay, chat, we've got a harvest of rice, so the moles, if they are hungry, they can eat the rice. And also these other creatures that I'm not familiar with. Okay, we need to start working on batteries, I think. Oh wait, I forgot, we have no researchers. Chat, I forgot. Chat, I forgot that everyone is stupid. This will be a continuous issue. Look at the mining mole. They're going back in, they're clocking in for the day job. Major break risk. What is your problem? Going all the way there to go swimming. Okay. Okay, he'll be fine. Wait, hold on a second. Where's the flesh beast? Okay, it's kind of close by. There is a koala though. The flesh beast will probably eat the koala first. Tonight's forecasted weather. Okay, so chat, I guess we're gonna find out. I guess we're gonna find out what the weather they're warning us about is tonight. Well, we tamed another buffalo. Right, let's haul all of the rice in just in case like it dies to some kind of horrific weather phenomenon. Hell yeah, look at that chat. Our nutrient paste is increasing. We're pasting that rice. Okay, we don't seem to have struck any minerals so far. Pasty, exactly. Chat, we're making the paste. We're pasting. Okay, chat, I've got a new idea. What we could do is we could put like a nutrient paste dripper next to the bed. Although we'd have to, okay, we gotta shift around this a little bit. Oh shit, okay, so it has to, it has to be connected, okay. Okay, so we shift this around a little bit. Yeah, although that blocks the door though. Yeah, so basically, chat, what I'm thinking is that there's a block here called the nutrient paste dripper. And that one's really good because it means that like they get fed while they're sleeping, and because these guys specifically don't mind nutrient paste, that might be a really good way to increase productivity. Because they won't need to eat, they'll just like wake up fed or whatever. Okay, we'll have to wait till that moves before we can do that. There we go. Nutrient paste dripper. And then we can hook that up. Nutrient paste pipe. Wait, hold on. It's probably okay. Hold on. The more pipe we put inside of the ship, the better, because it means that we won't need to deconstruct it later. Chat, we are reaching peak efficiency. The only other upgrade thing we could do now is having the sleep accelerator, because one of the transhumanist blocks is like a sleep accelerator thing where it makes you sleep faster, but you consume more food, which combos really well with having like a thing connected to your bed that feeds you. Like it makes sense. Build another one. Okay, I think it's probably a good idea to move the door here, because then they don't need to move past the dresser. Because the thing is that they can move through it, but it will slow them down. Finish it, come on. Okay, chat, new idea. I'm going to allow the moles to be unrestricted in what areas they can go to. Specifically because all of this wood is laying out here, and if it stays out there too long, it's just gonna like deteriorate and like disappear, which is a huge waste. Could put log piles. Could put log piles inside of the ship. That does take a long. Put that to critical, so all the wood goes there first. There we go, chat, look at the moles. The moles are carrying the wood. The good moles. They're such good workers, chat. The moles, exactly. He's clocking into the day job. Or she. I keep assuming it's male, because like moles who just like go into the tunnel and do digging is like a very male-coded job, although they could just be misogynist of me. Okay, what is your problem? Why are you so mad? Terrible food variety. Fair enough, okay. Okay, so I guess they're not bothered by nutrient paste, but if nutrient paste is the only thing they're eating, then it does kind of become a problem. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Cool. And that's only the girls dig. Damn. They go. I was about to say I was about to say I was about to say the absolute queens, but then I realized ants literally have queens. That yes, that is a thing. Girl bosses. They go girl bosses. And also queens, which are also the bosses and also girls. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. So that's linked up. 41 meals in storage. Great. So you get out temporarily. Then we reinstall this here. Nice. But yeah, I think the one thing that should have like clued me in that the person was like one of those graphics art shell type people was the fact that they kept saying man in reference to me, and it's like I don't like, I'm assuming it's fairly obvious that like I am not only clearly using a girl avatar, but I am also quite fruity. Calling me man is like the biggest microaggression. Because like at first I was, because my immediate assumption was that it's like it's some kind of guy trying to like infuriate me, but then if I don't like let it happen, then they just play their cards anyway. Because that's what right wingers do. They're like very fucking stupid. Yeah, lines was script. Yeah. Because typically, if someone comes into your stream and they're a right winger and they're trying to like aggravate you or whatever by saying things that they think are like owning the liberals, but are like basic statements, you just go like, oh, yeah, sure, and then like eventually they just get like so mad that you're not taking the bait, or they think that you don't get it. They're so fucking stupid. I love it. Okay, I think temporarily get rid of the sleeping spot so we can get wood piles in here. Right, jade. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, so I guess in that case, put the moles back onto home area. Set this to mine, and we'll get our best guy on the job. Shorty. Although Shorty is having a mental break, so we'll just have to wait for him to do that, I guess. How much food do we have left, by the way? 15 meals. Okay, that should be enough. Because I just realized I haven't seen any of the pawns do any like cooking in a while, and I'm like, wait a second, how much food do we have left? Although I guess they would also just be eating the nutrient paste. That would explain it. I completely forgot that we had a whole nutrient paste network set up here. Oh, I just realized. Okay, chat. I should find a place that I can set up a table here because when they eat without a table, they get very angry about it. What's a okay? I could destroy the walls maybe. Right, uninstall. There we go. Uninstall. Deconstruct. The paste work. Exactly. The network of paste. Paste lent green as people. Oh, that's an idea. Hold on. Move the shelves. Okay, that kind of works. And then unlimited paste works. Exactly. I am the power conduit of my ship. Unknown to rice nor known to meat. Something, unlimited paste works. Okay, the smallest table we can do is 1x2. There's no like one square table, so. Okay, hold on. What if I... Wait, how's that already... Oh, right, the log pile. Okay, get rid of the log pile. Put this here. I'm cooking, chat, I'm cooking. Nice. Okay, so that should also help mood a little bit. It's a little bit of a complicated situation because normally by now I would have like some research that would like, you know, make this like a little bit easier or whatever. But like we literally cannot do that. I probably should have taken like at least one guy with intellectual, to be honest. At least if we capture someone that does have that, then like, or we get like some, or by some method we get a colonist that has research, then we'd be on a pretty good start at least, because the moles are useful. Okay, I think this guy's already done with his mental break. Yeah. Okay, get back to mining jade. Okay, do not cancel mining the jade. Mine the jade now. There we go. Okay, these guys are relaxing, so let them do that for a bit. Does this allow rice? Oh, it does. Okay. Because I'm wondering why the moles aren't putting all of the rice in there right now. They might just be on like an area where they can't. No, they should be able to. That's weird. Whatever. Incoming mechanoids. Ah, shit. Okay, how many days until we can get rid of these creatures? Okay, they leave in... the shuttle comes in 16 days. Okay, so chat, I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if taking these guys so the robots don't kill them, whether that counts as failing the quest or not. I'm definitely gonna save beforehand, because like I get the feeling that it might do that. Like maybe they're expecting us to like deal with like one wave of mechanoids or something, and then like they take another 10 days or something. I don't know. I'll find out. Right, in the meantime, what are you doing? Holding the sleeping boxes, cool. We'll put these guys on home area, because that's where the bed is. Chat, we're collecting jade. We're gonna start building artifact weapons. I'm just kidding. That's an exalted joke. Okay, you really gotta... You guys really gotta start hauling the rice, like it's literally raining. It deteriorates at a rate of 30 per day in the rain. Okay, cool. Almost got all of it. Right, who's the miner again? Oh shit, chat, there's fire. I wonder if fire can destroy jade in this game. Because it can destroy steel, nothing is off the table. Quick, grab it before the rock sets on fire. They're going to be recording this in the history books as like an incident of mass hysteria. Grab the rocks, the fire's getting closer. Oh, it's snowing. Chat. Okay, chat. That's probably the weather thing that made them reworking an alcohol store. Who here's the miner? Okay, so it's snowing. That's why the game was setting up like a harvest order for the rice. That makes sense. Okay, guys, you gotta finish hauling the jade. Come on. The mechanoids arrive in 7 days. We do not have all day. Well, we do have all day, but we only have like 7 of them, so you know. Hold on, why is there corpse bile here? Did someone put a corpse in here? Why is there a red panda corpse in here? That's not sanitary. And a bluebird. Yeah, we're just gonna say no to corpses here. No. Oh, I accidentally turned that off. Shit. Okay, okay, steel slag chunks, stone chunks, and corpses. Yeah, corpses, and then not human-like corpses, just every other. Don't allow the fresh ones. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're making it so that we can put like the skeletons there. Because I'm assuming it's gonna have some impact on mood if there's like several animal skeletons hanging around the spaceship. Right, now you please clean that room before someone gets food poisoning. Oh my god, look, the mole is handling the skeleton. Moles are just, they're so good. They're so helpful. Look, they're grabbing the rice now. Look, chat, they're doing everything. It's crazy. They haven't grabbed the jade yet, but I think it's because I have them set to a home area. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we'll set them off of home area because we need as much help as we can get to get this shit ready. And then we'll have to think about what the hell we're going to do with the muffalos, because... how do I word this? Like, maybe we need to... Because, essentially, we need to get them all in the spaceship. So, like, can I just build, like, a pen marker here? Oh, I can. Okay, so, chat, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to set a pen marker here to mark the inside of the spaceship as a new pen, and then take the muffalos into the spaceship, and then sail off into the stars with the muffalos, and then back from the stars, back onto the ground. Silhouette has given birth. Okay, so the animal that we were supposed to take care of has now had a baby animal. I have no idea who has custody of this animal. This is an issue of I don't even know what you call it. Some kind of legal issue. Space muffalos, exactly. Our friends. Okay, the moles are still mining steel. I should probably cancel that. I'm considering. Like, maybe it's worth it to keep it going, maybe not. Just thinking about the logistics here. Right, so animal bed. We'll shove that back here. We don't want to lose that. That costed us some amount of chitin. I have to fight for custody, literally. I'm gonna be fighting for custody for my baby. What is your species again? The species name is somewhere in here. The Merkling. The Merklings. What do they even do? A distant relative of the Nightling. So the Nightling is basically kind of like a black wolf. Like, it behaves like a wolf, essentially, but it looks, like, dark, and it has, like, yellow fluorescent eyes. Like, it's a very sci-fi looking creature. Merklings are quite their opposite. They are not as fierce, nor are they proficient hunters, often scavenging packs for scraps left behind by the more apt predators. Their most distinctive features are the abnormally elongated structures on their snouts, which are theorized to produce specific vibrational sequences, that's some technobabble, that allow for discrete communication between pack members. Okay, I was gonna say it's gonna do some like superpower, and then that's like sci-fi mumbo jumbo, but I guess using vibrations is like communication is not like too crazy actually. I kinda like assumed what it was gonna say, but whatever. The physical weakness is compensated for with above average intellect, so it's a smart creature. Allowing them to outsmart organisms as intelligent as the Forsaken. Yeah, so the Forsaken is basically like they're people. They're just people. It's a race of people. Reputation for stealthily stealing supplies across the rim has earned them nickname Thief of the Night. Their bite can inflict the bubonic plague? What the fuck? Their delicate tendrils on their snouts can dissolve nearby corpses and turn them to a semi-liquid carrion that can feed the Merkling. Okay, so... I'm sorry, their bites inflict the bubonic plague. That's crazy. We use vibration for communication. We literally do. See, the problem is that the moment someone says some shit like vibrational sequences, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some sci-fi mumbo jumbo, and then it's like, no, it's literally just how they communicate. And I'm like, okay, you got me. That's real. That's real. Okay, I'm trying to think about like what kind of storage we're gonna do to get like all of our stuff together before we leave. Because I don't think we have. I don't think we have enough storage capacity right now for all of the wood. I might need to build like another spaceship room, or maybe just like, or like extend one of them. Thinking. Yeah, I really don't know. Because the logical thing would be to extend to the left, but then that kind of interferes with like the power generation we have right now. Although I think the wood fire generators are kind of carrying more than the wind turbine. I think we could probably get rid of that and just expand there, I guess. Right, destroy this thing. Area revealed. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's okay. It's saying that there's like something here the moles have almost dug into. I don't think it's going to be anything. Clean that room. The animals are pooping. Okay, we're clean. Excellent. Okay, maybe it would be a good idea to like reinstall the recreation stuff inside of the spaceship. So like they don't immediately have like a mental break the moment we land anywhere. That might be a good long-term idea. Okay, so this is within the bounds of where we can build. So we still have about 7 days, like the night has not passed yet, so I think we will have plenty of time. Quest expires in 8 hours. Oh, the deserter. No, we don't care. We don't care. We are not getting in trouble with the Empire. Okay, let's see what's in here, just in case it is anything. The moles are sleeping in the tunnels. The babies. Okay, yeah, it is literally nothing. It's just like this, you know. Right, let's cancel the digging order now. So they'll do like hauling and useful stuff. Right, so chat, you've got to remind me right before we launch the ship. We've got to save the game because I have absolutely no idea what launching before this quest with these creatures is finished will do, because like the game might think that we're trying to like steal the animals and like end the quest and like make the Empire want to kill us or something. Also, I'm realizing now, chat, we have ownership of the baby, because on the other ones it says the shuttle's arriving in 14 days, but the baby, it doesn't say that, so we own the baby. We've got to set up a training regimen. Teach the animal to control its corpse decaying abilities. Sure, I don't know what that does, but it sounds vaguely useful. I don't honestly. I don't think we're gonna need steel doors for this one. I think I'm gonna put wood doors here because they're much quicker to open, and we're not gonna have anybody here while we're like in outer space without like a spacesuit anyway. Like if we ever plan to go to outer space, then like we could like change that, but we don't really need it right now. Oh, it's lagging. Are we getting raided? No, we're not getting raided. Okay, cool. A senior analyst of fleeing a troubling political situation. You must keep their mood above 25%. Nah, we're too busy. We're way too busy. Your Honor, the baby was born under our care. We should have ownership. It's so true. We have the birthright citizenship thing or something. And then we're like, behold, Your Honor, the baby likes the head pats. Oh shit, that's almost the perfect size. Like I could almost put like 3 of these giant things. Okay, whatever. We'll just go for like smaller ones. That would have been perfect though. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. Okay, okay, thinking. Okay, maybe what I could do is put that there. And put like a 2-tier shelf here. Yeah, that's the best I can do probably. And then once that's built, then we can store absolutely everything, start tearing this place apart, and get out of here. Because the robots are coming in 6 days. Johnny is training the baby. It's running away from the training. It's running away. You can't train it because it keeps running away. He's persistent. There we go. It failed. Damn. Never mind. He had a 59% chance and it failed. Okay, we gotta let this guy eat and do stuff, and then we'll get immediately back on the building. Why are you running? It's because it's a baby. It doesn't know any better. It's these big man spacesuit, and he's like run away from this. Actually, what gender is the baby? Where's the baby? It is male. Okay, it's a 1-day-old male Merkling. Okay, the malnutrition's gonna go away. Just get back to work. Come on. We need this shit done yesterday. Chat, it's happening. It's happening. Storage room, it's happening. Finally. Okay, so now we're just gonna make this like as permissive as possible without adding things that we don't want in here specifically. So corpses, we don't want corpses in here. Because the corpses that we can eat, they go in here. Or wait, do they? Did we say that correctly? Yeah, we did say that correctly. Okay, excellent. Do not allow run, cool. So here, no corpses, but manufactured, raw resources, items, weapons, apparel, buildings, chunks, kind of. Will allow steel slag chunks and mechanoid slag chunks, but not stone chunks, because that'll fill up really quick. No corpses. Sure, we could put archaeological finds in there. I don't see why not. No waste. Road equipment, I don't see why not. We don't have any, but I'm sure that'll be useful there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so now we just link those settings. Where is the... Okay, I'm looking at the stream preview. There is that button. Okay, cool. Okay, excellent. Now we just need to figure out the way to like get everything like uninstalled without them suffering a mental break in the process. So first of all, so what we could do with this is allow Muffalo, and then for this one we'll say you're not allowed to have Muffalos in here, and that will mean that they will bring the Muffalo into the spaceship, which is good. Uninstall these. Honestly, chat, I think this time we're just gonna leave like the dressers and the beds and all that stuff. And the chest set probably. So the only things we're gonna can we uninstall this? No, we can only okay. I was gonna say if we can uninstall like this thing, that'd be super useful because we could use that elsewhere. So anything that we can uninstall that uses components, we're taking that with us. So that's these nutrient paste strippers. That is we cannot uninstall the water well, so we just have to. Basins and toilets don't have any quality to them, so we'll just uninstall them because we don't lose anything. Deconstruct this. This is made of steel, so we'll get steel back from that. Basically, I'm trying to be more discerning about what we like destroy because I think a problem with like some of the previous ship launches is that like we spent too much time on like getting absolutely everything, and like that's not really benefited us in any way. Especially because if we bring all of the beds and stuff from like when our guy had like no building skill, then we're just kind of bringing like bad beds when we could be building better ones from scratch. The only thing we're gonna be like considering for like actually uninstalling is component stuff, as I said. So deconstruct nutrient paste pipes. I think these are made with steel, if I remember correctly. What are they made with? Yeah, steel. Okay, so we'll deconstruct them as well. Okay, cool. So the added bonus of this is that the beds are still there. So like in the meantime, they're not gonna like lose their shit because they can't go to bed. Right, where are you? What are you doing? Wait, why are you? Okay, apparently there's a corpse over there that he felt like hauling. Right, so just cancel that. We're not doing that. All of this stuff instead. He's bringing a giant skeleton over. He's like, damn, spined go skeleton. We need that. It's like, no, we do not need that actually. And the moles are helping. Chat, they're the goats, the absolute goats. Well, they're the moles, but we're talking about how they're the greatest of all time. Excellent. Now deconstruct all this. So this is going a lot more smoothly than last time, I think. Okay, we're almost there. Deconstruct this now. All this. Just in time, just in time. It's getting white all over the map. It's getting snowy. We'll uninstall this because like there's no quality to horseshoes pins. So it doesn't really matter if we like build a new one or not. So might as well keep the current one. Okay, the muffaloes are there. We have the animals. Where's the baby? He's there, okay. Right, I'm just gonna quickly expand a little area, manage area, new area. So we're gonna make an area that exists solely to make sure that the animals are not outside of the ship when we launch. Cool. Right, is there anything else we need to do? Okay, we need to save. I remember now. We need to save. Because if they think we're stealing the animals, then like we could just like wait a little bit longer. Well, maybe. Cause so what I'm thinking of maybe okay. Sorry, I'm tripping over my own words here. So what we'll do. So we've saved. So now we'll launch, and then if it does count as failing it, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload the save, and then I'm gonna see how difficult it is when the robots actually appear, because I'm assuming it's gonna be like a really difficult raid, but I want to actually see what happens because I've never seen it. And then that would kind of be useful information, because if it's only like 2 robots, then like that kind of expands our the things we can do. Because it might just be like raids of like increasing difficulty instead of like one apocalyptic end of the game raid, you know? Okay, we cleaned up the poop temporarily, but they're still pooping. We gotta hurry. Right, I'm thinking really hard. Is there anything else? I think that must be everything. There's like one pipe here. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, everyone here. Right, chat, it's time for Space Muffalo. We're launching the ship. Now, where do we go? There's an ancient silo. I wonder if we can actually launch there. Oh, we can. Okay, chat, we're gonna see what's at the ancient silo. Hopefully this is not somewhere that I don't want to stay. Because we'll be stuck there for several days. Because the thing is that there's one of the mods we have is about like raiding ancient storage thing. Yeah, the zombies. Chat, they got the shamblers. Okay, so this could be a really good opportunity, but I have to be like mega careful because even though the moles are really good at melee combat, the shamblers are still a problem because they don't need to do a lot of damage. They just need to like give you like the zombie disease thing, and then that would like kill the moles, which is really not good. So first of all, obviously we're gonna land like really far away from here, so you don't like aggro them by accident. Right, what have we got around here? Oh, we've got some steel over here, so that's noteworthy. A gas geyser. Steam geyser. Sandstone. Marble. I'm kind of leaning towards here, even though it's not like by a strong margin. If we find like really good ore veins, then it goes somewhere else. Yeah, I'm thinking down here. Because the zombies are like all the way over there. Should be fine here. Okay, chat, we're landing. New area. We gotta immediately build a pen for the buffaloes so they so they don't remain in the ship and poop everywhere. Winter has begun. Ah shit, it's winter here as well. Moving to like another hemisphere has not stopped winter. Although I'm not sure if it is like a whole other hemisphere. We were like vaguely over here and now we're like here. Yeah, okay, never mind. The world is bigger than I thought. Structure. Fence. Okay, that might not be big enough, though. Also, how long do the Shamblers have to live? Because if I remember correctly, they do just kind of expire. Yeah, in 5 days they drop dead. So unless I'm incredibly unlucky, I don't think there'll be a problem. Okay, almost. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. Did I say I need a bridge? Hold on. Okay, cool. No bridge. Okay, so just place that there. We'll make like a really big pen. Like a massive pen. And then hopefully that should keep the Muffalos from like starving. And get him on the building. They're trying to escape the ship and they're getting roped back in. No, they're roaming away. Come on, build the pen. Chat, we're against the clock here. The Muffalos they're wandering. Okay, okay, hold on. Maybe I do actually need to get other people on construction. Right, let's get Shorty on it as well. Okay, he's already cutting a tree. Fuck, he's got really low mood. Oh no. Okay, right, okay, maybe, okay, chat, I'm thinking really hard. Okay, maybe, since they keep bringing the Muffalos back in here, maybe we could just, start with some basic rooms, and then work from there. Because they're really not having a good time right now. Six. Yeah, okay. Short. And we'll get this guy to do the construction, because he's further away from having a mental break. He's not as good at construction, but he's not doing anything that, like, has, like, a quality that matters, so... Oh, there's fire. That's not good. Okay, I think we need to... Okay, I think we need to get them to handle the fire now, because otherwise, Ah, shit, he's gone berserk. Oh no, chat is fighting the boom rat. Oh no, please don't tell me he dies. You fucking exploded. Okay, how are you doing? Okay, you'll live, unless you run into the zombies, then you might not live. Okay, he's kind of running in a bad direction right now because of the fire. Okay, are you fine? Have you beat the fire out? Chat is getting to melee combat with the bird, and then the zombies are coming to kill him. Okay. I'll try and bring the guys, I guess. Chat, it might be over. Chat, it might be so over. He's dead. Yeah, let's not pick him up. Yeah, that's what happens, I guess. What was his skills again? He was the builder, wasn't he? Yeah. Chat, do you think we should restart? Because this is, like, really not working. I think, because the thing is that, like, the skills weren't really that good either. Maybe I should just do, like, another run and try and, like, I don't know. Because I do really like the moles. I'll see. Well, this easy. Druid, the fire is the least of our worries, because our fucking colonist went berserk and then went to go and fight a bird, and then the bird was next to a bunch of zombies, so the zombies killed the guy. And I'm considering just, like, starting. Even though I do really like the moles. I do like the moles we have. They're very cool. Yeah, I think, okay, I think we're just gonna have to do, like, a new run, because this is really, like, not working. We'll have to pick different skills. And I think we'll keep that one. I don't think we'll delete it, but I think we'll keep it around. How's my storage doing, by the way? 1.69. Okay, we're fine. We'll miss you, moles. I'll try and get more moles, chat. We'll try and do a different start and we'll get more moles. We should just be a colony of moles. That would be kind of... It's funny you mentioned that, Thorir. There is a xenotype called the dirt mole. It is people who are good at being underground. Ugh. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll try and like do like another spaceship start, but we'll try and pick like some interesting xenotypes or something, because then at least it would be like a little bit easier because it can kind of play to their strengths and stuff. Because like the previous one's kind of, I'm going to be real, it was kind of boring. Not that I deliberately got those guys killed, because you saw that they went berserk. I had no control over that. We'll do the same ideology. We'll do shipborne company. Okay, let's see our skills. Okay, we've got one person that can become very good at construction, very good at artistic and social. That's pretty good. Wolves in Space is a fun series name. Sure. Okay, so we've got like a person that's kind of hard to get along with, but she has really good skills. Okay, this is definitely looking like a stronger start, because we have like coverage of medical. Again, we don't have any coverage of like intellectual, but that's something that we can just like, kind of acquire later. Get like a good colonist for it. I think this is looking like a lot better than the previous one though. This person's kind of an all-rounder, so let's see what kind of xenotypes we can make them to make it more interesting. Where's that one I was talking about? The dirt mole. Chat, we can make them a dirt mole, which makes them very good at mining. Also, this one's also very good at shooting, so this is very Deep Rock Galactic coded. So their genes are... Okay, they've got like a weak survival instinct, which means they're very bad at foraging. Oh, fast wound healing, which is great. Hard bones, so they take less damage from blunt damage. Wait, what the hell? Why did they take more damage from cut damage? Resistant to blunt damage at the cost of being vulnerable to cuts. Huh, that's weird. Space moles, let's go. Exactly. Pack mule, more carrying capacity and more max carrying capacity. Slow runner, they move more slowly. Intense UV sensitivity. Okay, so I'm thinking about how we're gonna do this. Also, chat. They have some of those. They have some of those genes where it lets them do like psychic powers, which they have as like a xenotype. Okay, chat. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll change the ideology. We'll make it like fluid and. Okay, we'll still do a corporation. We'll do like a space corporation, but they're also transhumanist. That fits better. That fits better. Although, that it doesn't really, because the dirt mold doesn't work very well with the grav ship. I don't know. I'm not sure. For some other reason, yeah. I don't know. I feel it could kind of work because like having like one really good like miner and able to carry lots, like, because that would be pretty good. But then like UV sensitivity kind of sucks. But then we cannot put the other people underground if they have the space ideology. But now we don't have the space ideology. We have the tech ideology. So I guess that kind of works. Huh. If I remember correctly, I think that I kind of I think the transhumanists might be okay with nutrient paste. I don't remember. Yeah, they don't mind. Okay, so it's kind of like the good parts of the ship one. So we'll take that. Okay, so we've got intellectual, we've got medical, we've got cooking, we've got plants, we've got construction, we've got mining. The only weakness in these ones is fighting skills. Right, we'll find the worst one. So you're really good at cooking and construction artistic. You're pretty good. But then that kind of overlaps with this person. Okay, so we'll make this one a dirt mold. And then they'll get randomized. Yeah, so really good at melee, mining, social. That's pretty good. Yummy food slurry, so true. So, okay, so we have a construction person, we have a cooking person, we have a mining person, we have a melee person, we have a social person. Artistic is not important. I don't consider artistic to be important, but I mean, we have that at least. Yeah, so cooking, construction. Plants. Plants is also huge. We have plants, we have medical, we have intellectual, we have really good social. Okay, I think this is pretty good across the board. Okay, is there any other xenotypes we might want to add then? Oh, chat, there's one xenotype. There's this one xenotype called the Starjacks, and they're specifically made for being in space. So they can spray like a fire, it feels like a slur to say this, but they can shoot a fire retardant foam. Heat tolerant, cold tolerant, increased oxygen sensitivity, exposure to breathable air causes pain? That's crazy. More piloting ability, that's cool. And then they got like a bunch of parts that lets them like move around in space and stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so they have like a bunch of buffs if they're like in space, but then on the planet they kind of suck. So I think like starting with one of them is not like a good idea because obviously we will be on the planet a bunch. Like we can't really just kind of be in space. So we'll have to pick something else, I think. We could pick a... This guy looks funny. We could pick a Frosty Jotun. Giant from the great mountains of Niflheim. It's got more move speed and more lifespan factor. Interesting. Very slow aging, super immunity, super clocking. Cold immunity, but heat weakness. Jotun? Exactly. I can't read that. Poor cooking, awful plants, poor artistic, poor intellectual. They have more mining speed, more deep drilling speed, more construction speed, raid wealth multiplier. So basically the count is like another person for like counting raids. Raid wealth plus 2,500. Jesus Christ, okay. So, okay, so they're really strong, but it makes raids worse. they, they look really funny. They look really funny with the default RimWorld like pawn graphics. Hmm. So we could, okay, so we could have this guy as like our medical intellectual, and we could have this guy not be a xenotype. He could be the token normal guy. And he has really good plants, medical, intellectual. This one's good medical, this one's good construction. Although having a giant that's incapable of violent is like actually really bad, so I'll shuffle around a little bit. Interesting. Oh, okay, we have nobody that's good at construction though, I just realized. Okay, if we get like a giant that's good at construction. Oh shit, okay, hold on a second. Okay, this one's got an addiction, but really good at shooting, really good at melee, really good at construction, really good at mining, really good at cooking. Okay, I'll shuffle them around because I really don't like characters with addictions. Okay, construction, that can be improved. Hmm. Tempting. I think we're gonna spin it again. Okay, two construction with like double passion in it is also really good. But social, we already have a social person, so let's swap them out. Because the main thing we want right now is like construction, so that's really good. Crafting really good, and I don't think anyone else has crafting. Yeah, so that's good. That's unique. And melee. Okay, I think we could go with this one, and they don't have any like bad traits or anything. So chat, the only thing we'll be missing is cooking and shooting. Ha. Hmm. Chat, do we switch the normal guy into being like a xenotype that's good at cooking? That might be an idea. Another turn for giants? Hmm. Super immunity is really... Oh, the giant never suffers from food poisoning. Hold on a second. What about the dirt mole? Okay, the dirt mole has no stomach-related genes. Okay, okay. Okay, what I'm thinking. Okay, what I'm thinking. Maybe it'd be tolerable if we did start with this. We got like a bunch of plants. We had them eat the raw plants, or like raw rice or whatever, potatoes, and then like eventually we get a guy who's good at cooking, and then that would fill everything basically. Because like all of our other skills, we have them so covered. Right, start. Okay, famous last words. Famous last words. Giant and mole seems like a friendship for the ages. Exactly. Oh my god, it's huge. Right, let's allow everything. Then we'll grab everything, then we'll run. Right, grab all the stuff. He can carry a lot, which is great. Eek, exactly. Incoming mechanoids. Yeah, they're coming, I know. In 10 hours. Yeah, I think we got everything. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, let's get in the ship. Okay, where do we start? There's a pond. Wild boar habitat, oak tree grove, foggy. Oh, actually, chat, foggy might be really good for us, because all of our guys are good at melee. So, if it's like foggy and guns work less, then that could actually be insane for us. And also a pond. I think we can probably fish there, and that would be really good, because we have a guy that could do intellectual now, so we can actually like research fishing, and we could do fishing. I really want to try that. We're gonna go there. Also, the giant is like immune to cold temperatures, and the average temperature here is like 5 degrees. Now the dirt mole and the other guy, they're still going to be suffering, but we are slightly better prepared for this than normal. Loading in. Okay, let's see what we got. Just sandstone. Oh, some jade here. Compacted machinery, that's good. That's components and steel. And more steel. Locust day worm inside to do dirt holes. Exactly. You do all the mining, because not only are they genetically good at mining, but they have another gene as well that makes it so that they get like more ore from the mining. So it's like actually really efficient to have them be doing the mining specifically, even if the other guys were like okay at it. It's kind of like when you have the guy with like 15 skill versus when you have the moles doing it. Like the guy is better, but like depending on the circumstances, like maybe the moles still mine sometimes, but no! I didn't mean to press confirm. Shit. Okay, we're still close enough. We're still close enough. We can still mine this stuff. That's annoying though. I pressed the wrong button. That's entirely on me, to be honest. Okay, chat, we need beds. Okay, how good was our builders again? Okay, the giant is the builder. They only have 3 skill, but they will learn it really quickly because they have double passion for it. Up down those trees. And by it, I mean... Okay, what we could do is we could build like houses on top of the rock, and then we can smooth the rock, because smoothed rock makes like really nice flooring. Also, hi there, PK. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, something like this. Okay, now this is in the way. Oh, right, okay, we have weapons. I need to select the weapons. Sky Steel Axe. How good is that? Melee damage per second, 8.11. Armor penetration, 24%. 5. Okay, this one's less DPS. What about the Breach Axe? Okay, that's a lot less. And the Giant was good at melee. Yeah, Giant's like, it has no shooting skill, but really good melee. And seeming like the Sky Steel Axe is going to be the option here. The Dwarf also really good at melee. I'm just going to, hold on, I'm just check the stats again. 5, 4, 5, 18. 5, 4, 5, 18. 5, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so the dagger is actually better than the hammer, which is crazy, but whatever. What are you good at? Not really good at any kind of combat, but we give them a weapon, like, just in case. Give them the machine pistol. Cool. But yeah, I'm thinking this is like a really strong start, because one of the... Because like with the giant person, like they're not going to be like insanely good at building yet, but with the conceit that like since they have the double passion, they're gonna get like really good at it really fast, which means that like as long as we like survive a while, they'll get really good at it. Which I kind of prefer. I kind of prefer that to just immediately starting with higher level, because that means that they're gonna be lower level in other areas. Really high melee, really high crafting, and then just starts with like a double thing in construction. Okay, so, thinking. Punch this to death. We need the vehicle out of the way. Here we go. Draft. Okay, so how big is this? This is 6. Okay, so we do... Chat, I okay, hold on. The shape is very unfortunate. We're gonna cancel this. I just realized the shape of this is very unfortunate. We're gonna cancel that before that becomes something else. Okay, how do I do that instead then? Okay, I'm just gonna make like a separate building. That was kind of like I wasn't doing that deliberately, but that was really funny. Yeah, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just do it like this, I guess. Oh, they're going swimming. Right, get back to it. Come on. We need this built. Because they're not even that slow at construction yet, and they're just gonna get faster when they get higher level. Cool. Now, floors. Get them. Floor. But yeah, okay, so chat, you kind of can't see it. It's like behind me right now, but I'm messing with the fog thing, and it says fog reduces the accuracy of ranged weapons. That's great. That's actually amazing, because we have like a person who's like really good at melee, and their entire like genotype is about being like really powerful, and then it's like, oh, and we've given him an axe, and like if anybody comes in with a gun, it's going to be extra inaccurate. Honestly, maybe I should give the person that's not very good at anything the steel breech axe instead of the pistol, now that I think about it. Okay, they're almost finished. Construction level 4, see we're leveling. Yeah, see they keep botching because they're low level, but it's fine. We have so much wood. We are learning. But yeah, it does feel like, I'm sure you guys can tell, like chat, but I'm kind of having that thing where like the ADHD medication, I can still kind of feel it. It's not like worn off yet, but I'm just kind of chilling now. I'm not like constantly talking. Although partially that is because I think I have talked about everything so far. So I applied for the job. The back is getting better. There's not really an update on like the teeth falling apart, which is it was very concerning. It was very concerning, but like I'm just gonna kind of wait and see if it gets worse. Because like I don't want to start like another medical appointment deal if it might not even matter. And what else? Oh yeah, Vivi birthday stream's literally tomorrow. It's literally tomorrow. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm really impatient. I'm really impatient to get started on the Halo, but I'm sure the tabletop thing is going to be really fun as well. The Halo is going to be on the second day, on Sunday. And I've never played golf with friends, so I'm just kind of along for the ride on that one. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I don't even know if it's. I'm assuming it's like simultaneous. I'm assuming it's not like turns, but I guess we'll see. I'm not incredible at golf. Neither in real life nor in the video games. But I guess we'll see. Oh, actually, there's one other thing is that I've ordered a new gamer chair because I don't know how much you guys have been hearing it. I think you have been hearing a little bit because I was looking at one of my streams and the noise from the chair, I could like hear it creaking in the background. But anyway, I'm getting a new chair, so that will be stopping soon. Apparently, it's arriving on Monday. I don't know how easy it is going to be to put together because as you guys know, I am a little bit ooped, so it may take a while, but very excited for that because I fucking hate the noises this thing makes. It used to be really good, but like I've had this like gamer chair for like I want to say like a decade or some shit. It's crazy. So like it's definitely I don't even know what it costed, but it was definitely worth the cost. New chair, exactly. And like I didn't get like a super expensive one. I just kind of got one that like because it was on like a 34% discount and it looked pretty good. The reviews were quite good, so I was like, sure, I'll just get that one. Just whatever works, you know. Okay, small problem. Okay, I was just about to say, I'm not sure whether they have like the construction skill to build the generators, but they do now. It's construction level 4, and they just barely got there now. They're learning very quickly. It is quite cute. It is quite cute that they're like, oh, I really like construction, but I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, okay, well, the passion is what matters. They're learning. You just have like a giant person that's like, damn, I'd love to do some construction. Excellent. Okay, cool. So now we've got some rooms going. What is the temperature? The temperature on average is pretty low, if I remember correctly, so... build like a wall-mounted heater. Vent. Yeah. Oh my god, the head looks massive. This person does not fit in the bed. Botched. Damn. Happens to the best of us. Okay, finish constructing. Ah, shit, the construction skill's too low. They can't build a wall here. Okay, we're gonna need to get them to like build miscellaneous other things until they can do that then. Right, water well. $808 $822. Yeah, this is the best spot. So we'll put the water well there, and then, as always, I think I'll just use like the wind pump because I don't really see that because unless you have like a lot of colonists, using like the electric pump just kind of seems like a waste of electricity, to be honest. The giant who's super into construction, exactly, and they're really good at crafting. They're really good at melee. It's just construction is like they like it. They like construction as much as crafting, and they're really good at crafting. Because it says here the skill level 11 is very skilled professional, but the construction, they've got some familiarity, and that's after gaining a level. Because 3 is basic familiarity, so they had basic familiarity. And then they've got significant familiar. How do you pronounce it? Familiarity. I don't know. It sounds wrong. They're very familiar because you say like familiar, like it's got a Y in it, and then familiarity, but you can't say like familiarity. Whatever. I never liked the hygiene stuff. I think it's pretty neat. I think it adds like a nice extra layer to BH. Because the thing is that it's kind of like having a colonist, like as I mentioned, it's kind of like having a colonist who has like a really low skill but like passion for it. If you manage to do the hygiene thing, you get it all finished, you get like a mood buff. Like I feel like it's fairly well balanced. Familiarness, true. Oh yeah, see chat, this is what I'm talking about. The dirt mole has sunlight sensitivity, so they got like a -12 mood modifier because they're outside during the daytime. Start mining. Okay, we gotta take the giant off of mining, so it's only the dirt mole. And we'll do a wooden wind pump. It doesn't matter which side you put the wind pump on, so I'll put it on this side so we have more room here. Put the water tower here. And then probably put like the bathroom on like the top side, I think. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, so it's very Okay, I like that a little bit more. And then I'll have like a door over here because it doesn't really. Just have like 2 doors, so you just get into the shitter toilet room through either direction. A basin. See how fast they're mining, and because like they've only got a mining skill of 12 and they're getting 50 steel. I don't know if you remember, but like our other guy who was not a dirt mole, he had a skill of like 15 and also some of the prospecting skill which gives you extra steel. He was getting 50. This person is 12 and they're not specialized. And they're also doing it like way fast. Well, not way faster. I think it's like roughly the same speed, but once it's skill level 15, they might be faster. Oh, also, since the giant is really good at crafting, that means that once we start making like bricks out of stone slabs, then they'll be like then they'll be really fast at that as well, and they'll enjoy it, so that's good. All kinds of benefits here. And then once we start crafting guns, he'll be really good at crafting guns. And prosthetics and all that other stuff. Right, you've had enough sleep. No visitors. I am not doing a hotel. It would be very weird. It'd be very weird to start doing like the hotel thing while you're doing this runs specifically. Because like having the robots chasing you and it's like, okay guys, the hotel is closed. The robots are coming to kill us. Okay, we're gonna let them take a pause on that now. On the mining. Here we go, got the basin, got the toilet, now we just need to hook them up. Some wood piping. And then also a sewage drain, but that comes later. There we go, okay, so cool. So now, water will start going, wow, that's really slow, what the fuck? What the fuck? Maybe I'm crazy, but that seems way slower than usual. Whatever. But anyway. What was I gonna say? The machines are coming to kill us all. Me trying to like very gently get them to leave my hotel area because the machines are coming in 6 days. But anyway, yeah, so the thing I was going to say is that, because the basin doesn't need, like, the sewer connection thing, and then that gives them, like, the hygiene rating thing, and then that's pretty huge, because they like having good hygiene. But next, we got to set up the poop chute connection. Honestly, chat, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if the poop comes out like really close to the, like if I had the sewer thing over here, I don't think that would really matter because we would be long gone before the poop starts like getting into the groundwater. Imagine a mobile spaceship hotel though. That would be pretty cool. The only problem is that like the moment you launch and you take like all of them with you, they would think they're being kidnapped. Like that's how the game works, I think. Like it'll be like, oh, you're taking them off of the map. You are clearly kidnapping these people. I'm sure at some point they'll probably like add a mod so you could have like a spaceship hotel or something. Because I think you can make space stations, but I don't remember if that was like vanilla or a mod. Because I haven't made like a lot of progress in like the space stuff in this yet, so I genuinely could not tell you what happens in it. But I would not be surprised if at some point like a mod pack gave you the ability to make like a space station hotel. Put down a horseshoes pin here for entertainment. They're having a swim. Oh my god, look how big they are, it's crazy. They are now the lake monster. They will tell legends of the RimWorld Nessie for years. There we go, okay, so cool. Now the toilet's linked up, we've got the recreation. Amazing, cool. Oh my god, I just realized I put wooden floor here even though the plan was to smooth the stone floor. Fuck, I forgot. Okay, well smooth the toilet room at least. Have like a really nice like slate stone toilet room. Why am I calling it that? It's a bathroom. The word was not coming to my brain. Chat, watch out, there's a mad guinea pig. It will attack anyone it sees. Battle stations. Oh shit. Melee colonists, go. One shot, one kill. Right, let's start adding the rooms to the spaceship. So as before, I'm gonna make like refrigeration room, and that one's gonna be on the spaceship because that makes everything a lot easier. God, they're mining. God, it's just one person, and we're getting all this steel. God, I fucking love dirt moles. Okay, chat, new idea. Maybe, hold on. I'm gonna switch over. Who is the dirt mole again? It's Valentina. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they got 8 cubes of sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll give them like a little bit extra. and then we'll swap the sleep time to the active time, so they have sleep when it's daytime, and they can like come out and work when it's like nighttime, because that helps with the whole UV sensitivity issue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like. So the one problem with the giant is that they're not good at cutting plants, and the plants are getting in the way of the building, so we need to get our plant cutter guy to cut the plants. There we go. Okay, now you get back on it. How is the building skill doing? Okay, they're nearly level 6. That's the one we needed for the, Wait a second. Has high hopes for your new grab ship and wants to christen it with a good name. What should your grab ship be called? The Anguish. Chat, we're calling our ship the Anguish. What if they're just a bunch of like edge? What if they're just like a bunch of like they're trying to be edge lords, but they're just a bunch of like. Because I gotta remind you guys, this is like a giant that's like, man, I'm a real big fan of construction. I wish I had some opportunities to learn about construction. That's not the kind of person I imagine. Because like from the outside, you're like, oh shit, it's a giant. And then like, once you get to know them, it's like, wow, you're a fucking dweeb. That's great. The Anguish. Oh my god, we're already like more than halfway to construction level 7. That's crazy. Cool, okay, so that side's finished. I'm gonna try and put more doors on the ship because like I feel like the previous designs were kind of too linear. We need to be like a little bit more modular. This is kind of slowing them down otherwise. I think the only downside right now of the person being like low construction skill is that whenever they botch one of the constructions of this like foundation on the spaceship, the substructure, is that we permanently lose some of the what are they called? The gravlite panels. The gravlite panels that we need to actually build it with. And we can make more of them, but I think that requires a little bit of research, and we need to like find a it's like a meteorite. I think we need to like land on like a meteorite thing, and then get like vac stone, and then we got to make the vac stone into the vac plating. Sorry, the gravlite panel. So anytime we lose some of that, that's like a mild inconvenience. Only about 2,000 more experience to go. Oh, right, okay, hold on. I just remembered. Okay, so we're gonna cancel that one. So we can put a industrial cooler here. So the industrial cooler is like a super powered cooler. And it's really good because one of the problems, okay, so chat, one of the problems with making like a refrigerated room in RimWorld is that if the door gets opened, the temperature kind of like normalizes between the two like places. And if the outside, if it's to the outside, you just lose all the coldness. But the industrial cooler is so powerful that this is basically a non-issue. Hi there, Evi. I hope you're doing good. We are playing some more of the RimWorld. We have a Frost Jotun. They are our construction person. They're not very good at construction, but they're very enthusiastic, and that's what matters. Jotun? Yep. They are added by the. Okay, it doesn't say what they're from. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it. Oh yeah, it's a mod called Big and Small, which you need a biotech for because it contains genes. Big and Small Vikings. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah. And then also Eva. One of our other colonists is something called a dirt mole. A dirt mole's really fun. So basically, they can carry 150% as much stuff. Um, they take less blunt damage but more cut damage, which is a weird trade-off. They have fast wound healing. Uh, so basically, they're dwarves. There's like multiple different dwarf xenotypes, and this is one of them. They have intense UV sensitivity, but also dark vision, and they have no need to be outdoors. They have strong melee damage genetically, high mining yield, and great mining skill by default. So this guy's got like, this girl has 13 mining, and is producing as much ore as a character that has 15 mining, and also a specialization in prospecting. So they're really good at mining. The only downside is that you can see here, sunlight sensitivity, minus 12 mood because she's outside in the sunlight. Oh shit, there's an ad break, I didn't even realize. Okay, I will see you people after the ad break, unless you're subscribed, in which case I will see you right now. Hello. Okay, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Plan. Okay, so 6. Ah, okay. Add one more. Okay, it wasn't symmetrical. Okay, we gotta add another thing. Hi, Ree. Hello. Hi, Thorier. My friend Thorier. Okay, well, so just delete that plan now, because we know what we're doing. God, the... Oh shit, thank you for gifting a sub to Leela Thorier. Super appreciated. Okay, so chat, I think the reason why the water in the tank in the water tower is filling up so slowly is because the wind is not going very fast right now. But it is increasing. She noticed me, hell yeah. Well, of course I noticed you, Thorier. You're one of my friends. I need to figure out. I need to figure out if they have like gender neutral pronouns in fucking in Brazilian Portuguese. So I can say that like Thorier is my best friend in Portuguese. Because right now all I can say is Thorier meu melhor amigo or whatever. I didn't pronounce that right. I know I didn't pronounce that right. Don't kill me. But that means that like Thorier is my best friend. But then that's also like the male pronoun. So that's probably incorrect. It's not good. Okay, I'm gonna try and say it again. Thorier, Mew. It's not like Mew. It's like meh. Never mind. You get 2 and fuck you. Damn. Okay, chat. We gotta start doing Latinx. We gotta make everyone mad by inventing Latinx. But for Brazilian or whatever. Portuguese, I mean. We're gonna call it Amigo X. Oh wait, no, shit. Amigo means male. Okay, so we're gonna call them Amigx. Missing Gex? Gex the lizard? It's all coming together, chat. It's all coming together. Okay, cool. We got the door. Now, here we go. Because I was showing my parents some of the stuff I knew about Brazilian Portuguese. Because for those who don't know, I kind of felt like learning it because it was like, damn, that'd be kind of cool. There wasn't really any reason. I was just kind of like, that'd be kind of neat. And my parents were immediately like, that's a lot like Spanish, and I'm like, if you say so. I don't really know anything about Spanish, so. There's only 2 grammatical genders, and those genders are male and female, only Danish was... That's interesting. Right, okay. Right, chat. What do we do for power? Thinking. So the thruster's pointed that way, so we probably want to build like this way, like down. Oh, I know, okay. Okay, so I didn't think of anything to put in this room, so I think the first thing we should put here is probably power gen, I guess. That would be a good idea. Oh, I already... Chat, I'm actually stupid. Chat, I'm actually a dummy. I didn't realize I already had a wood fire generator. Okay, I'm just gonna deconstruct that one, just grab the components or whatever. We have a miner. We have a really good miner. We don't need to worry about it. Oh, right, we gotta, Okay, we gotta make them, like, finish this, and then start making, coolers, because the giant is sleeping in the heat, and that's really not good for them. They don't like that. Got a raid. Who's raiding? Oh, it's one guy with a knife. Okay. Are they attacking immediately? No, they're waiting. Okay, we'll finish this first then. Spanish and Portuguese are sister tongues. I can start to understand someone speaking Portuguese and vice versa, but they have drastic differences. They originally were Spanish, and then Portuguese and Spanish break up. They go in front of the language. Yeah. I imagine it's kind of similar to like French and English, where like if someone's speaking French, I can kind of understand like 25% of what they're saying. But if someone's speaking German, that's like, it's a little bit further than that. Like if someone's speaking German, like I don't understand nearly as much. Okay, one of these overwall coolers is cheaper than the other, so I'll build the cheap one. It's like from 40 to 7%. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, now I kind of wonder, is 22 too warm for them? Like, maybe what I could do is I could remove the vent and then make this one, make the bottom room like way colder than the other ones. Oh, they're beginning the assault. Okay, right, can you finish that? Yeah, they finished that. Okay, cool. Let's get defensive. Let's get defensive up in here. For French and English, that is more because so many French loans would be more similar to English and Scots. Cool. But yeah, I know about the load word thing. I just thought it'd be like a good example. Oh, I just realized they're not carrying any range weapons. Just charge them, I guess. We're doing it medieval style. We're getting into battle formation and then we're beating them to death. Easy. Okay, the giant is injured, but it's basically done. See, okay, so chat, this injury counts as like automatically tended, and I think it's because of the super clotting. So basically, like there's no bleeding. It's already clotted. Very useful. Right, what are you good at? Are you good at cooking, perchance? No, you're not. You're good at animals, though. Wait, what's a seer tusk? Elephant head? Elephant memory? What the fuck? Psychic fury needle? What the fuck? Slow wound healing, and that's not great. Reduce pain, that's good, though. Slow runner, super size sensitive, empath, puppeteer, xenoseer, high social, strong intellectual, strong medical, unhappy. Huh. Well, that's definitely interesting. Fatal Tox weakness. Oh shit. Okay, I think chat. I think I might actually try and recruit this guy because this is really interesting. Oh fuck, he's lost his eye, he's lost his nose, he's lost his kidney. Okay, chat. Never mind. Maybe we just put him out of his misery. I'm sorry, interesting elephant man. I thought you were really cool. Wait, can you grab their shit? Oh, we don't have a spot for it yet. Okay. Right, we need to get storage set up. I completely forgot. That should be good. Miscellaneous. Grave. I'll just build a bunch of graves in advance, because I'm probably going to have to kill more people. How is the construction skill doing? Okay, we're more than halfway to level 8. God, he's so good at this. Right, we will... Okay, I'm just going to allow everything for now, besides corpses. All everything. And also strip this guy's corpse. Excellent. Oh my god, I just realized, I was like, why are they carrying into the crate? I'm just like, oh, it's because they're grabbing literally all of the wood first. They can carry so much shit. That's so good. Okay, can you smooth the area real quick? Oh, wait a second. I should add a wall lamp so they can see what they're doing. Chat, for those who don't know, in RimWorld, if someone's like working and it's dark, it's slower because they can't see what they're doing. Unless they have dark vision. I don't think you have dark vision, do you? No, they don't have dark vision. Yeah. The dirt mole does have dark vision, so they can mine in the darkness, which is great. At some point, we need to like download one of those like starts where it's like, oh, there's like a. Actually, I don't think you need to like download it. I think there's like a. I think I have the insectoids mod, so you can like start like in the middle of a giant insect hive, which should get like a bunch of dirt moles and give them like really good shooting skill, and it will just be like, this is like Deep Rock Galactic. Rocky Stone. I stand looking so much, so true. Right, I think there was other ores nearby, wasn't there? Yeah, there's some steel. There was compacted machinery. Yeah, it was down here, and then I didn't land here by accident. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, mine that. We're gonna need that layer. Oh shit, is there a new DRG game? I actually didn't know about that. I genuinely didn't know about that. Okay, chat, I just realized we haven't been growing anything. We gotta start growing shit. Maybe not exactly that much shit. We're gonna scale down the area a little bit. We're just gonna try and go for like the deep green area, which is the really good land for farming. Like min-max how much return we get for our investment. Here we go. Yeah, look at chat in a moment. Cool. Okay, so now rice. Rice does very good in the good soil, and we made sure this is the good soil. Rogue core we talked about before. It's like base stage. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I'm silly. Right, clean that room. Okay, chat. What I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna start growing a bunch of rice, and then we're gonna do the nutrient paste thing again. Because as we know, as you all know now, chat. Although I think some of you already knew this. Nutrient paste is made with rice. You can also do it with other raw vegetable rices. Rice is good. Also, I'm going to turn off the industrial cooler for now because nutrient paste doesn't actually need to be like chilled, so we're just gonna like keep this room for like layer, and like for now we're just gonna focus on the nutrient paste. Ah, shit, maybe I should have moved this like here and then removed the doors, and I could have had like the nutrient paste thing like... Okay, that might be a really good idea. Maybe I should do that. And like just I was gonna say accidentally, but no, we're gonna deliberately spill all of the items everywhere. And then rebuild the wall so that when the items spill out, they're not gonna count as being outside. Excellent. And build the roof area. But yeah, it's a roguelike DRG. Does sound pretty cool though. Okay, hold everything. Your job is not done. Okay, almost. Okay, cool. Now you can have a break. Right, now let's start planning our nutrient paste. Okay, and then we'll need a... Where's the hopper? I think it's in miscellaneous. Oh no, it's in production. Okay. So then, put hopper there. And back to pipe networks. And we will... So chat, we learned... Well, kind of learned. We just kind of remembered last time that we need to have a nutrient paste tank. So put the tank here. Put like 2 pipe here. Now we just gotta finagle where exactly we're gonna put the dispenser, I guess. It's like we're playing Team Fortress 2. We gotta think about where to put the dispenser. I don't play any Team Fortress 2, by the way, just to clarify. Okay. It's gonna be like a long stretch, but could do this, and then that's kind of fine because later on I'm going to be adding like drip feeders anyway to like the buildings outside of the ship, so having like a big nutrient pipe cable is kind of fine. Like that'll be useful later. And then that means that we can put this like here, and then that would be kind of thematic, I guess. Although that does mean we would have to... Can we uninstall this? Okay, so we can't uninstall the industrial cooler, so I guess like at some point we would have to clear all this out. The alternative is to like put this here. But then they would have to clamber over it to get to the items, which is also not great. Or we could put it like this, and then remove this door, but I mean actually, yeah, that's kind of a better idea, because we're not going to be building much out this side anyway, because the thrusters point this way. I think that makes sense. Yeah, then we can do that. That works, that works. Building planning in this ship is such a pain, honestly. Cannot wait until we have bajillion block mega spaceship. I don't know if it ever does become like that, but it'd be pretty cool if it did. Okay, so now set this to clear everything, but right, so they don't just so they don't shove everything in there. Because that could be catastrophic. Okay, we've only got one guy that's good at growing, so just let him handle this. Okay. That's good. That's good. Wait, we have no food. People are starving. Wait, what the fuck? I thought we start. Okay, maybe we did start with like packaged survival meals, and maybe we just ate them, or maybe we don't start with those, and I just kind of forgot. Okay, minor emergency. We've got to start. Is there any? Have we harvested any berries? No. Is there any berries? Raspberries. Here we go. Okay, you can eat them. So that's the malnutrition dealt with for this guy. We still don't have any rice planted. That's annoying. Okay, chat. I think we're just gonna have to like pick an animal and just kill it. Our guys are very good at melee. So like I'm not super scared, but like whenever anyone gets injured in the early game, it's like, oh no. Like if they get like an infection or something. Actually, now that I think about it, the giant has like super immunity and like mega blood clotting and everything. Actually, okay, we're totally fine. We're totally fine. I'm working on the mental model where you're like playing as like regular people, not like the xenotype that is like made for this. That's my mistake. That's my mistake, fam. Okay, finish off the oven, and then you will kill everything. Not the Mega Sloth. I do not have confidence that you can kill the Mega Sloth, but everything else. Right, what do we have? A turkey. Kill the turkey. Excellent. Didn't even take a single injury. What else do we have? Another turkey. Kill the turkey. It's Thanksgiving in the rim. A tiny scratches. Yeah, they do be carrying. Also, I just realized their name is Makoto. That's like the most anime protagonist name ever. This means we're winning, chat. This means we're winning. We got a giant and their name is Makoto. I might need to... We're already running out of power. That's not good. Okay, what's consuming those power? So this takes... I don't even have this one working right now. Okay, we'll put this down to like 10 or something. Just put it like cool enough for the giant to sleep in. Guinea pig is dead. Okay, we can also butcher the guinea pig. Okay, I might just need to make like a field stove instead. We do not have enough power to be relying on the power for our cooking right now. Okay, cool. I think we had... Oh, wait, oh, hold on. Before we get the person to start cooking, I'm sorry, Makoto. We need you to do another thing. I know you're tired. And hungry. We need the chairs so they can do the work faster. Excellent. It's a normal chair. That's expected with the skill level, I guess. Minor break risk? Yeah, I know. Okay, that's a good chair. Excellent. Okay, so, chat, we're gonna do butcher creature forever, and then simple meal. Times 4, do forever. 1 meal, do forever. So this is the same as I explained the last time, is you just have like the priority. So if you have enough to do the 4, do the, you know. So yeah, as I was saying, I think we had... Chat, I forgot. Chat, I forgot that the specific conceit of this run was that like we were gonna try and pick up someone who can do cooking. None of our guys can do cooking. We're gonna be living with the food poisoning. It's gonna be our roommate. Right, whatever. Start butchering. It's time to suffer. The giant will be fine, and that's all that matters. They are immune to such foibles of the immune system. They're all eating raw meat. They're all feeling like shit. Eat raw food, -7, damn. Okay, so chat, we're gonna start working on recreation as well. It is, it was starting so well. We'll still make it, but this is gonna be the hard times. When they look in the history books, they're gonna be like, this is the times that were hard. Build a chess set. Gotta hire ourselves a cook, literally. We don't see, the funny thing is that like if we had the technology for doing what do you call it, like radio communication, we could actually do that. We could just be like, go on the radio console, I would like to hire laborers, I would like some chefs, and then we just have to get like our giant to kill all of the local wildlife, and then it's like, here you go, here is various lavish meals. Okay, who's our best socializer? Dwarf. Cool. I'm gonna sell the auto pistol. We have like no use for it, and the machine gun. Sorry, the machine pistol, as it's called. And then we'll buy a bunch of jerky, I think. Okay, we gotta sell a little bit more for the jerky. We can sell the knife. Okay, maybe we buy less jerky. There we go. Okay, so now, chat, there's one other thing we gotta do now, because jerky, it doesn't, I believe it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't like start rotting or whatever. However, colonists will use jerky in meals, so we gotta specifically tell them, do not use the jerky in a meal, because then it loses the special sauce where it cannot rot. You can hold the jerky now. Excellent. Okay, now get back to building. Does eating the jerky count as eating raw food? Turkey meat. Turkey meat. Okay, okay, so they don't mind eating the jerky. That's good, that's good. I was kind of thinking, like, does jerky count as raw meat? Because it's one of the things you can make into a meal, but I guess not. That's good, that's good. I was kind of terrified. I was kind of terrified that, like, our one food source is going to be just as bad as the other food source, and we spent all our money on it. Finish the floor. Builder, you wanted to learn construction. Now is the time. Excellent. Okay. So I think we did have one guy that's good at research. Okay, so the guy that's good at counting plants is also good at research. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a research bench in here real quick as well, and then we'll get them to research advanced lights. And then the reason why we want to do that is because not only does it unlock new types of lighting, but also it reduces their power consumption by half, and I think probably one of the main power consumers we have right now is our lights. So if we reduce that, then we can probably get back to like a stable state. Because I did not think we would be guzzling this much power, honestly. You play a little bit of chess to keep yourself sane. Now back to building. It never ends. Also, we still haven't planted the rice, have we? Come on, dude, plant the rice. Here we go. Okay, cool. So once we got the rice, we put it in here, get the nutrient paste, and then that will be us, like, we have like a food source, then we can focus on the research. Then once we have the research, then we can reduce the power consumption. Once we reduce the power consumption, we can make the powered what's it called again? The powered stove instead of the field stove. Because then we'll have the power to do that. It is difficult, but we will get there. Best available. Mechanoid relay. You've detected the energy signature of a grav core. It is powering a relay that is part of a huge mechanoid communication net. You can disassemble the relay, but the process will take days to complete. The relay itself will be heavily defended by mechanoids. Obtain grav cores and gravlight panels to increase the size of your grav ship. Maybe, because it kind of depends. Because it says heavily defended by mechanoids, but I don't know if that's like kind of scaled to our current progression, or if that's just like a bunch of robots. Because if it's a bunch of robots, then it's like way too early to do that, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. How far away is it? Oh, that's far away. Okay. We would have to go there with a ship, I think. Right, I'll take you off that now. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll set you to higher priority research. Because we've got like a little bit of rice. We've got a little bit of rice going now. And then if they just finish the research, then have a lot more power to work with. Okay, cool. Now it's lit. Nice. Okay, so how fast are you going? That is so slow. Oh no. No. I thought it was going to be faster. Okay, how fast is your skill going up? Yeah, that's going to take forever. God damn it. Okay, bury the... Oh, it's already reserved. Okay, someone's already buried. Okay, chat. I'm gonna save here. It was a pretty good start. We're kind of stumbling a little bit, but once we get all our stuff going, it's gonna be a lot better than the other one, I think, because we do have like a lot of really good skills on the team. It's gonna get a lot better, I think, because we got like really good miner. We got people that there's silver ore here. Chat. There's like money ore. I didn't even realize. That's huge. So we'll mine that next time. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put the order there because I'm probably gonna forget about it. So we'll save again. I'll just okay, it already saved over that one. Cool. So chat, what I was gonna say was we're gonna see how many people still have in the stream, and we'll see if we want to raid someone. Because I just realized we are coming up on like 3.5 hours, and I am a little bit exhausted. So how many viewers do we have? Okay. I think I'll just end off there then. I think we will do it right. Good stream. Thank you. Yeah, I was really disappointed. I was really so since we're not reading someone, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of an epilogue then. I was a little bit disappointed that we ended up like having to like restart the run because like the skills, like I thought we could have maybe done something with it, but it didn't really end up going anywhere. Like maybe we should have just taken more colonists or something. Like we should have probably done like more colonist quests or something. But whatever. It's we're on like a new one, and like I feel like there's definitely like directions we can go with this one. Like as I mentioned, we are kind of stumbling at this point of the game, but once we get like solid food supply and more power generation and so on, I think it'll really take off. I think we'll do a lot better with this one, especially because like we haven't like done a lot with it yet, but this character is absolutely insane at combat, and then that was kind of the roadblock in the previous one, I feel. So that's going to be interesting. So I will see you guys next time. Have a lovely night. Ruff.